my God. Hey.
Now, who is the big dummy that says I can't walk? Which big dummy says I can't walk or stand up?
A couple of them dummies.
So many rumors going around that are unfounded and untrue. Why do they proliferate around me? What are you saying? Good, you put yourself on mute. That should be your natural. That should be your natural state. My last coffee of the day.
You don't wake up singing. You wake up getting naked.
I woke up at 6 a.m. 6 a.m. That's about 15 hours ago. I took a nap in the afternoon. I'm trying to get my sleep fixed.
How long do you sleep a day?
I got about 8 hours, but it's not continuous. But I'm using my watch to watch my sleep.
Yeah.
And it's not happy with my sleep.
Try sleeping with a shirt on. You might work.
I sleep naked, Ali. That's so that when I reach down to scratch my balls, there's nothing down there except for balls. Now, whether I'm wearing anything now is up to your imagination. As I said, the worst sound in the world is pulling your ball sack off of a leather chair. I heard that on Letterman once.
You're too pornographic.
I heard that on Letterman one time. He brought in a fat man to sit in a Naugahyde chair and sweat, and then recorded the sound of the fat guy getting up from the chair. Never forgot that. The freeness of having nothing on. If my son didn't live with me, I would have Wandi walk around naked all the time. And she looks good naked.
Good morning, Vertical. Good morning, Toy. Good morning, Gary Finney.
Hey, Pop, you gonna let me sing backgrounds?
He looks like the guy that comes out of the repair shop and saying, "Oh man, we got bad news for you."
You want to sing background, Ali?
That's that shit, Pop. I'll pay you to sing on that motherfucker.
I don't think he can. I don't think he's able to sing.
I do the 500 every concert. Let me sing background, Pop.
Can he sing? I don't think he can.
I just want to do a cowbell one fucking time. Is that so hard to ask?
A cowbell? Why don't you bring a cow into the studio and kick the cow? You'll get sounds you never heard before.
Well, you look like a cow to me, so you're coming to the studio.
I don't know what you're talking about, Beckman. I'm not fat. I'm not thin, but I'm not fat.
Well, you look like you're a little.
You keep a civil tongue in that head, please.
You look like you're a little hefty.
Fucking Monday. And I had a 4-hour nap.
That's the white fight.
Oh, no. I'm here for Beckman. He needs me. He can't handle you all by himself.
Hang flubby.
Good morning, Gary Finney.
Oh, I want to be bold and sexy. Can you be bold and sexy? I want to be bold and sexy. Well, you got to put me on the album file.
I got to wonder about who called me a hyena. That laugh of yours, Ali, it stops everything.
Jay,
it's like temporary stasis.
Everybody's known Fred has got one screw loose. Is it just me?
Yeah, it's just you.
Am I what?
Just you.
Am I what?
I sent Fred a text today going, Fred, you said you wanted the transportation for 2 days. Just to be clear, is it June 6th and 7th? Thank you. And he wrote back 2 days.
Oh, let me tell you, this is my life in Thailand because nobody answers a fucking question here. It doesn't matter what it is. Hi, I'd like to give you some air. I see you have none left. Would you like some?
Good morning, Momo.
No answer. This is my life here. You can't ask a compound question here because you'll get one answer. Okay. The fuck?
Are you saying that Fred is Taiwanese? Why is the meerkat up there?
I don't know. Fred must have something in common with the Thais because this is what they do all the time. And it doesn't matter who it is. It doesn't matter. I can pick anybody. Woman, man, it makes no difference. Their brains just don't work like you think they should.
I mean, my God.
Then you have to ask the question again. You got to ask the question twice.
I got questions for you guys today. I hope you guys answer them. It's for educational purposes. Good morning, Janet Marie. It's for educational purposes only.
Yeah. Just like
good morning, Tanya Jennings.
Questions on Saturday.
By the way, El Rey de Verga is King Fuck. Just want to let you know.
I'm going off camera. I can't keep.
Good morning, Nakia George.
This.
You're wearing aviator glasses. What do you mean you can't keep whatever? What's wrong with you? Oh, good morning, Janet Marie. Go fuck yourself early. Why
are you
down there?
Janet
Get
Marie?
yourself some lube.
He said early.
Just text me. Why can't I have the first attack? What am I, white?
Janet.
He just said, fuck you early, Janet.
She is a nasty commenter, too. She's constantly saying things that I wouldn't think a woman would say regularly, but she does. Maybe she's one of those transvestite, transsexuals. I don't know.
Janet Marie is a woman.
As far as
how do you know? She might have been something else before. How long have you known her?
Good morning. I'd like to say good morning with the song for you. Good morning. Good morning. I'd like to say good morning with the song or two. It's a wonderful day in the neighborhood. A wonderful day for a neighbor. Good morning, Derek. Would you be mine? Would you be mine? Kings in the Morning listeners, would you be my neighbor? Good morning, Bernard Middlebrooks. Would you be my neighbor?
Yeah, absolutely. Good morning.
Good morning, Ali. Would you be my neighbor?
You know, Pop, they told me you was gonna give me a lot of power to keep the animals away. So I guess I'm, since I got a job, I'm gonna move in your neighborhood.
Good morning, Leonard Hamilton. Good morning, John Beckman. Would you be my neighbor?
Yeah, he's fucking fickle. He can never answer directly.
Good
No
morning,
name
Adrian.
ain't John, motherfucker.
Yeah, I would let you be my neighbor.
Okay. Good morning, OAJ. Would you be my neighbor?
Yeah, I'd move in. One day you'd probably not come back, and I'd just act like I own the
Jay,
place.
exactly what you talked about us on Saturday about him fucking coming to our houses.
You would like me. You would like me at your house, Beckman, because I do things like clean the dishes, clean up after myself. I'm not your typical guest.
No, we literally talked about you coming to our houses on Saturday.
You mean I missed that? You talked about me and I wasn't around? What a surprise!
Well, it was me, Fred, and John in a private conversation off the air.
Oh, so what was the result?
It was a private conversation.
I would let you stay over for a night, but John and Fred let you basically you moved in on their ass.
Well, now my college roommate did that. He invited me to the shore. Now he's got an interesting wife. I knew both of them in university, but he invited me and he gave me a time limit.
We're gonna give you a time.
They were inviting people, but you could only stay 24 hours.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but so that's what we did. I said, what if OAJ came to your house, to spend the night, John, but he ended up staying for a week? What would you do? And then when the week was up, he's like, look, I like it here. And he started making himself at home. What would you do? And then John Beckman would call me to get somebody I know to move you out.
Like who?
Don't you
Like
worry about
Ali.
it.
Get your ass out the neighborhood.
Now,
Jay,
I don't know what's
your
wrong.
first question was, if he comes to your house to spend the night, but then he wakes up the next morning and he orders you to make him breakfast, would you do it?
Yeah. Beckman, listen, man. I know I'm Jewish, but I want some pork bacon. I want pork bacon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is there any other kind of bacon? Wait. Am I missing something? Is there any other kind of bacon but pork bacon?
That's turkey bacon. I make it really good.
Turkey bacon.
Turkey bacon.
And
what is that?
Tony Briggs said, OAJ looks smelly. I don't want him to be a neighbor.
Yeah. Let me tell Tony Briggs something, even though he's a douchebag. Every crevice of my body is clean and smells good. In fact, I would like you to be the smell tester. You could smell the crack of my ass and let everybody know how that worked out for you.
Janet Marie said it's quite common for your standard basic piece of feces to attempt combative banter when I'm hovering in ecstasy.
She's so stupid, I have to laugh. They're all one-trick ponies. They all say the same thing.
Good morning, Charissa. Good morning,
bacon.
Shirley Brown.
How does turkey bacon crisp up like regular bacon?
How you cook it? It's how you I cook it in olive oil, and I get it crisp like regular bacon.
Mm-hmm.
Why do you need oil at all?
Get you
you need oil. You need oil to cook turkey bacon?
No, motherfucker, shut up.
Well, you certainly don't need that for regular bacon.
Unlike stank ass demons, I don't have to fuck myself. I have beautiful people to do that for me.
Stanking ass is what she said. Oh, listen.
Jay is in his drawers on the show.
love-
No, I'm not Derek Spruill. I'm not in my drawers on the show. I'm way more decent than that. I have on long pants.
Why? Isn't it warm in California?
Derek, I think Derek kind of suspect today. He showed.
Oh no! He said, "Jay, is he and draws on the show. Talking about, I'm
Okay.
sorry. He said he wanted to know if OAJ is in draws on the show.
Okay.
We don't know what OAJ is wearing on the show, Derek.
Yeah, ain't no telling.
You see my hands.
Nasty
Now
bastard.
you don't see my hands. What am I doing?
Something that obviously whoever was over at the house last night didn't do.
Actually, she did. I said, if I didn't have my boy living here, I'd have Wandy walking around naked.
Good
all
morning,
the
Del
time.
Bernie. Wandy don't want to have nothing to. She told you she don't want to have sex with you. Good morning, Jay Taylor. She told you that already.
Wandy's moody. She's going through the.
She
I
don't
think
want to
she's
have.
going through
Listen,
menopause.
no, she doesn't want to have sex with you when she's pretending it to be menopause.
I have lots of sex.
Not with Wandy.
Well, sometimes with Wandy. Yeah.
No, Wandy hasn't had sex with you in a while. She doesn't want to have sex with you. She doesn't want, and she's pretending.
Talking to Wandy on the side, I find that.
No, you no, no, you.
I had a full house.
You told us.
Yeah, but I'm a troll and a liar. I had a full house last couple of days. I had Jonathan's mother,
Okay.
Wandy.
So what happened? What happened with you and Jonathan's mother? What happened with you and Jonathan's mother? Why did she quit you?
She's bipolar.
Okay, so it's her. And then what happened with Wandy? Why is Wandy not having sex?
No,
with you?
Wandy's going to Israel with me. The bipolar
Good morning,
disorder.
Jay
I'll
Henry.
just get serious. I'll get serious for a short time. Bipolar disorder is like alcoholism. It ruins families.
So why do you think he has sex with himself? Is what Tony Briggs said.
As much as possible.
Derek Sproul said your seat smell like booty hole and spearmint gum.
I tried to explain this.
You hear that laughing, Caine?
We don't have stinky asses like Americans do. Unless you got a bidet, you're walking around with dingleberries scratching at each other. It's ugh.
Good morning, Cal Williams. Good morning, Fred. Fred, would you be my neighbor?
No, I don't know. Yeah.
Fuck him. Don't leave him on the street.
Now,
Let him knock on the door until he
what did
falls
I
down.
do? Why don't you want to be my neighbor, Fred?
Well, you haven't made any shitty comments towards me this morning, so yeah, I'll be your
what a
neighbor, Dave.
baby.
But
What a
but
baby.
I won't need to borrow something at the house if you're my neighbor. I'm gonna need some. You don't got no milk. You don't cook in your house. I don't know. I don't want to fucking be your neighbor. You don't do your long laundry. You ain't got. I can't borrow no
You
stove.
move in, you can stay wherever you are.
OAJ Jelena says OAJ doesn't care how he gets his attention on this
Yeah, it
show.
doesn't matter.
Just as long as he does.
It doesn't matter.
Agree.
Tony Briggs said he's a bisexual. He only
Thought I heard
has sex
something.
by himself.
His buddy looking for Dre. He's looking for Dre. He got a thing for black men. Look at him scratching like that goddamn dog. That mane. Get up and goddamn me run some alcohol in your head. Get that shit out.
I do like the darker skinned women.
Men too.
Madagascar is proving to be a very nice country.
Kyle Williams said, "Good morning, Jay and Ali, even OAJ." Good morning, Jay and all, even OAJ. So he's saying, "Good morning, everybody, even you, OAJ." Kyle Williams.
Cal Williams, his dementia must be fucking this morning. Speaking of OAJ.
So I didn't know that when somebody asked me if I lost any weight when I got sick, and I said, no, I don't think I lost any weight. Well, I did. I lost about 8 pounds.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah. I lost about 8 pounds.
Yeah.
Where'd you lose it at, Pop? Can you tell where it lost at?
I lost it in my face. I lost it in my stomach. Yeah, I could see. I could feel how I lost it. And then today when I worked out, I was just just getting my strength back.
Okay.
OAJ's mother left him out in the doghouse in the rain with his favorite jack-off sock.
I don't know if this is a black thing, but I don't know how anybody uses a sock.
They call it a fifi.
Why would you use a sock?
It's called a fifi. Yep.
He got a fifi sock, Pop.
You have a name for it?
Cal Williams said.
Cal
Williams said Ali drinks stale piss.
Well, don't you have to let that piss age a bit?
I gotta give it to the old elderly man. Good for Cal.
You came for him. Good morning, Danielle.
They be capping at 80, boy. I ain't mad at him.
Good morning. Danielle said, "Good morning, neighbors." Danielle, would you be my neighbor? Now, let me ask you a question, Ali. If Danielle was my neighbor, would you be my neighbor?
Oh no, Danielle been acting kind of fucked up toward me, Lady J. I might have to get animal control on her ass too. She looked like one of them light-skinned eagles and shit.
Damn.
Now, I got a question about this sock thing. Do you reuse it, or do you wait until it gets filled?
Okay. Now this is over my head.
How does this work?
Tell me about the sock. What is this sock? What are we talking about here when we talking about the sock?
Whatever this jerk-off sock is. I don't know. I've never heard about it.
Good morning, E-Mac.
Pop. Janet Marie brought it up. When you go to jail, men that can't wait, they make a fifi towel. And they keep it by their bed.
Now, why do they call it a fifi towel?
I don't know. I ain't never had one, but that's what they call it, a fifi.
Well,
why do they call it a fifi? Why do they call it a fifi towel?
I don't know why they call it a fifi. I never asked, but I mean, it's widely used. It's popular, very popular.
Not by white people. I never heard of such a thing.
No,
never heard about it with Asians either.
It's popular with the incarcerated.
Have you ever been incarcerated, OAJ?
No.
Have you ever?
But that's interesting because my question about do you reuse it just got answered. Thank you so much.
All right. So today, you guys, we're going to talk about a couple of different things. Man, I saw your brother. I went to see Tony Dwayne, who me and Kyrie, we went on Saturday, and it was such a great day for us that we're going to start going every Saturday to see him.
Wow, that's good.
Yeah.
He was in his right mind. He's improving, huh?
Oh man, he was great, man. Tony, it was just, Tony Dwayne. When we start talking about music and mentoring, Tony Dwayne knows more. He's gonna forget more than we'll ever learn. He really is. He really understands. And so Kyrie played. Kyrie was playing. He had his acoustic guitar with him, and he was playing something. And Tony started telling him, what the next note was and how he should play this, and it was just amazing. And we just started talking about music, and it was just a wonderful.
Explain to the folks who the Kyrie is another genius. These are all. I mean, these motherfuckers are geniuses. Just to be in a room with these guys will blow you away.
Yeah. Yeah. We talk
Do I
about music.
dare ask a serious question?
Carry on.
I don't know anybody who's incarcerated. And yet I'm reading through these comments, and everybody seems to have somebody who's incarcerated or somebody
Well,
in their
but
family or
OAJ, you
somebody
don't.
they
The
know.
reason why you don't know anybody incarcerated or anything, OAJ, is because you really are a recluse of sorts. You don't have a lot of friends. You don't strike me as somebody with a lot of friends.
I have old friends that have been around forever, 40-some
You
years.
ain't got shit.
No, shut up, Beckman. I come to your defense.
Good morning,
Shut the
JoJo
fuck up.
Red.
I have a few good friends who I've known for more than 40 years.
Mm-hmm. I have a lot of good friends that I've known for more than 40 years, but I'm just saying you probably, I mean, you're incarcerated in your own way, like you're in jail in Thailand.
Why do you think that? Why do you think that?
I'm just saying you can't come back to the United States. You're stuck in Thailand.
Why do you say that? There's no proof for that. Look,
Nah,
when I get my hold on.
Picture in the post office.
When the State Department issues me another passport, I'm going to show you the new passport, and that should put to bed all this thought on that.
Right,
See,
right now,
if I was, my passport wouldn't get renewed, and I'd be in serious trouble here. My passport expires in March of next year, so I've got to get it sent out and get it replaced.
Now, do you have to have a visa to stay there?
I have an original visa, and I extend it yearly.
Does it cost you money to extend it?
Yeah.
How much does it cost to extend it?
Well, I use an agent. Maybe about $500, $600 a year. So
every year you got to pay $500-$600 to live there.
Well, no, I can do it myself. It's just that I'm the last time I did a renewal, an extension, I did it on taking care of a Thai citizen, which was Jonathan, and the CUNT. At the immigration
this motherfucker
department
is allowed to just change your goddamn conversation.
Shut
Fuck you,
Shut
you
up.
bitch.
Somebody get
You
some
let
bug
this
spray.
motherfucker goddamn me.
You
Stop
need
talking
sir
about
need
Tony
bug
D.
spray.
Wayne. You dumb motherfucking white boy. Who gives a fuck about your goddamn citizenship? You dirty bastard. Motherfucker, you disrespectful fuck. We were talking about friends and musicians, you dumb motherfucker.
You're not keeping up with the questioning, Fred. You sound really stupid.
You can't just
anyway.
The
immigration officer.
I don't like to hear your voice, you
female. Bitch. I don't give a fuck. The immigration officer,
what was
female,
your mama,
in front of
what
Jonathan.
was your mother-in-law doing at the house? And you goddamn took the baby. Motherfucker, what are you doing with them kind of people that ran your ass all the way to Thailand with Jonathan? You dumb motherfucker. Don't
you
nobody
can't
give
even
a fuck.
say Thailand. What is it with
booty
you?
land,
So
you dog?
Stupid that you can't say Thailand. So anyway, the immigration officer in front of Thailand, she said, "Well, he's not Thai," and they're sworn policemen, immigration, but they're assholes. And I told her, I said, "Well, he's as Thai as you are. He was born here. He's got a Thai passport. He's got a Thai identification number."
Let me ask you a question. I'm gonna get back.
Else would have told her.
Fred, we're gonna get back to Tony, but one other question. How much is the dollar worth in Thailand?
About 33 baht right now.
So $33 to one.
Yeah, I've seen it go as low as 29, and I've seen it as high as 45. It was 45 when I first started coming here.
And how much bop does it take to live in a place there?
I pay $13,500 for these two condos.
$13,500.
That's not typical. I've got a really good relationship with the guy who owns it, and he understands, unlike most Thais or Chinese would, that having somebody there that pays you every month is a lot better than having it go on the market and sit empty for 4 or 5 months and not get anything. So he's very happy. He's never raised my rent. Very
So
happy with the relationship.
421 US dollars.
Today, yeah.
Okay.
But that's not my biggest expense. My biggest expense here, I figured out, is food.
And you use a lot of that. You eat a lot of motherfucking food. Are you eating that?
Oh, shut up, Fred. I'm feeding an 18-year-old. I'm feeding an 18-year-old. Somebody's got to put him on mute because he ruins the show. I'm feeding an 18-year-old.
I don't want to hear your voice, and I'm gonna talk over you, bitch.
Well, you'll talk over me until Jay mutes you.
I know what irritates you. Ain't nobody muting me, bitch. This is my partner.
You're not irritating me.
This is my partner.
You're not irritating me. I like it when you show everybody who you are.
I am who I am, motherfucker. Look at this big black pretty nigga.
You're a dirty fucker is what you are, and you show everybody.
Well, you fuck dirty. You had two whores in the house last night with you, and you had the boy in there with you. You don't stand for anything.
Smart.
You don't
You're
even.
Not a smart man, and you're happy to show everybody how stupid you are.
I'm a man, and that's why you here with me, bitch.
Not much, bitch. Look at you. Can you see through your windshield, or you need somebody to come in there and wipe it on the inside?
You so fucking stupid,
bitch.
You're so stupid.
Bitch.
You can't see the windshield. You're looking at me, you dumb motherfucker.
I
You know
need to see it. I know it's covered in spit.
When was the
I
last
know
time
the inside of your windshield is covered in spit.
Get a life, Jay. Come on, man. Let's talk about something real other than him and his motherfucking.
Well, let's talk about why you don't talk to your brother.
Okay.
Why don't we talk about why you don't talk to your brother? Why don't we talk about why your brother don't talk to you? We can talk about why he took a different name than you. Why did you?
No. His brother.
No, Jay. Don't help him. Let him run his brain. Don't help him.
Oh my God.
Tony. Okay, so his name is Anthony Dwayne Crosley, but he goes by Tony Dwayne as a performer. But he is he is Tony Crosley, the same as Fred Crosley. That's his brother.
But Fred has two S's and Dwayne has one.
Motherfucker, it's none of your business, motherfucker. You do what you want to do with that. That's what you do. It's not. You are irrelevant. You
call your brother right now. Call your brother right now and wish him a good morning, big mouth.
For what? Why would I wake him and his motherfucker?
He's your brother. Call him up and wish him a good morning. Let's see you do it. Let's see you get your brother on the phone. I don't think you will.
I don't roll.
You guys,
hamina. I think you'll make excuses.
Ali,
what you're doing?
Would you like me to tell you guys a story?
Please tell me a story.
Anything other than Fred. Anything other than Fred making the windshield wet.
Fuck up. God damn it. Both of you motherfuckers getting on my nerves. Now, God damn it, go ahead. Pop, please read me a story. I've been waiting for your story since Friday.
This is a lesson in parenthood. He didn't enjoy living at his father's house, mainly because of the constant nagging. You're leaving the fan on when you exit the room. The TV is on in the living room and no one is watching. Turn it off. Close the door properly. Don't waste so much water. He didn't like how his father bothered him with those little things. He tolerated it. Until one day he got a call for a job interview. As soon as I get this job, I'm leaving the city. I won't have to hear his mouth. I won't have to hear my dad complain anymore. This is what he was thinking. As he was leaving, his father gave him some advice. Answer every question with confidence. Even if you don't know the answer, speak with certainty. And then he gave him more money than necessary for the interview. When he arrived at the interview center, he noticed there was no security at the entrance. The door was wide open, swinging outward and possibly disturbing people passing by. He closed it gently and stepped inside. On both sides of the path, he saw beautiful flowers, but the gardener had left the hose running. Water was spilling everywhere. He adjusted the hose and placed it where the plants actually needed watering. There was no receptionist, but the note said, "Interview upstairs." He walked up slowly. The lights in the staircase were still on, even though it was 10 a.m., probably since the night before. He remembered his dad's voice. "Why are you leaving the room with the lights on?" Annoyed, yet thoughtful, he looked for the switch and turned them off. Upstairs in a large hall, many candidates were waiting. As he stepped in, he noticed the welcome doormat was upside down. With a slight sigh, he fixed it. Old habits die hard. He saw the front seats were full while the ones in the back were empty. Several fans were blowing over empty chairs. Once again, his dad's voice echoed in his mind. "Why are the fans on? No one is sitting." Where no one is sitting. He turned off the unnecessary fans and sat in the back. Candidate after candidate entered and left through another door. Nobody knew what was being asked. Finally, it was his turn. He walked in nervously. The interviewer took his papers but didn't even look at them. He asked, "When can you start?" He froze. Wait, is this a trick question? Or is he really offering me the job? The interviewer noticed his hesitation and said, "Wondering why we're not asking questions?" Because we don't believe questions reveal a person's true nature. We believe in observing people's actions. We tested everyone through surveillance cameras. Only one person closed the door, fixed the hose, turned the lights off, straightened the doormat, and shut off the fans. That person was you. That's why you're hired. In that moment, he realized that everything his father had taught him made sense. All the discipline he once resented was what helped him get his first job. The irritation vanished. He smiled, grateful. And then he decided, "I'm bringing my dad with me. We'll live together. We'll live together." Everything our parents tell us is for our good. They want to shape a brighter future for us. A rock doesn't become a sculpture without enduring the sculptor's chisel. To become people of value, we must accept guidance, corrections, and love, which is exactly what our parents give us. A mother lifts a child to feed, comfort, and love. A father lifts a child onto his shoulders so they can see the world he never. We easily feel a mother's pain, but a father's pain is often invisible, only noticed when others reveal it. At 5, our father is our teacher. At 20, he might feel like a villain, but for life, he is our guide. Mothers may grow old and live with their children, but fathers don't know how to ask for that. Don't wait until it's too late to show love. Care for them while they're here. Hug them, appreciate them, always. They are our greatest gifts. Parents are real life superheroes. Never forget. Did you like that, OAJ?
Well, you just described Jonathan.
I said, did you like that?
Yeah, that you just described Jonathan. Jonathan would tell you the same thing.
Well, I'll talk to him when you ain't around.
You can.
They're gonna say something totally different about your red-lipped Jew ass. My bad. I take that back.
You would love to have these lips, Ollie.
No, I wasn't talking about the lips. I was talking about the other part, the name calling. Jay don't like that name.
He says it.
You know, I just don't like I don't like So I just think if, people can talk about, like, we can talk about what white people do, right? And how in this country, how white people have been and everything. But a lot of black people, I think, if they were in the same position, would be like white people. Now, but not just black people. I think a lot of people in every race would be the same way. Where the power is, people with power, they don't see their bias.
Mm-hmm.
They don't see the prejudice. They don't see any of that because they've been the power for so long, and it's been passed down from one generation to the next to the next. Good morning, Renee Chapman. And so your spirit is what tells the truth about you. So if you start sounding like who you call the oppressor or who you call the bigot, if you start sounding like the same racism, the same prejudice, the same bias, the same bigotry, if you say, we come from kings and queens, they come from dogs, and then you're the same thing.
Pretty much.
So and if you're the same thing, it means that if you were in the same position, you would be the same thing.
Yeah.
So I don't want to be the same thing. I'm not that thing. I really, my quest is always to be as equal and fair on my assessment. That's why even, when I talk about, I voted for Barack Obama, but I also chastised Barack Obama. I didn't let him get away. When he did something wrong, I called it out. And that's why I jammed John Beckman up, because John Beckman can't call Donald Trump out. He holding his nuts too tight. He's watching his balls all the time.
Leave the motherfuckers like this.
Why you jumping in, Drake? He talking about John. He ain't say shit about your ass.
I can comment on John, motherfucking ass.
Today
You always talk shit about me.
Come on, get him,
he
John.
does. He called him Lady Dre.
Why does Beckman look like he's so unhappy?
Today is
how
Monday,
unhappy you look.
May 19th, 2025. I'm going to do the daily word. Brother Reverend Ali is going to do the word of the day, and we're going to get this party started. The daily word is faith. Faith. My faith restores my peace of mind and heart. Faith is the potent power of belief, and one of the ways I fully experience God's love and grace. Sometimes, though, instead of keeping my thoughts centered on the goodness of God, my thoughts turn to worry or fear. When that happens, I realize that I may be inventing fearful stories about the future. In these moments, I pause and reset. I acknowledge any feelings of anxiousness, allowing them to settle and pass. I remind myself I have the power to use my faith to return to the truth of God. I affirm God's infinite goodness and is always active. Centering myself in God, I believe my words and deeds are divinely inspired, steeped in faith, and attuned to the divine. I am guided toward peace and harmony always. Today's Bible verse is 2 Corinthians 4:18. Because we look not at what can be seen, but at what cannot be seen. For what can be seen is temporary, but what cannot be seen is eternal. Brother Reverend Ali, what is the word of the day?
OG,
Brother Reverend Ali.
OG. The word of the day is monophonic, spelled MONOPHONIC. And the definition for monophonic is music features a single, unaccompanied melodic line. Let me see if I can use that in a sentence. Chuck Berry's "You Can't Sit Down" is a monophonic song. Monophonic.
Pretty good. It's monophonic. Mono.
We say what we want to say, motherfucker.
You didn't even say it properly.
Nigga, these nuts. Did I say that properly?
No, you didn't. We're going through the word of the day. Say it properly. Oh.
What was his word of the day? I didn't hear. Prophylactic?
Monophonic.
Oh.
All these dictionaries online will say it for you. Stop you. And I'm not talking for a cunt.
Oh, damn. Oh, shit.
Monophonic. It's monophonic.
Yeah, I'm out here.
You're gonna be mono muted, nigga. Keep fucking with me.
What to do, Bernard?
Why he gonna get muted?
I'm out here.
Mononucleosis?
You should have just said thank you for giving me the monophonic.
Suck my cock, Ali.
Wow.
Now why would you tell him to suck your cock?
He's muted me about 30 times in the last minute. Fuck him.
Sometimes a mouth is a mouth.
Did you ever get mononucleosis in high school?
No.
What's mononucleosis?
A kissing disease.
It's a kissing disease.
And I've never had venereal disease.
You're a motherfucking lie.
I've never had one.
He in Thailand with no venereal disease.
Yeah, I don't believe that one.
Now,
I'm sorry, OAJ, I don't believe that.
Venereal boy, just a boy who's venereal. It's called a disease. Venereal boy.
Venereal boy.
The one thing you got to make sure you have in Asia is a Hep B inoculation.
Wow, it's like that.
Because that'll end your life and your day.
They got a lot of hepatitis cases over there.
Wow.
So
Yeah, hepatitis B. Before Jonathan becomes sexually active, I'm going to make sure he gets all 3 shots. I think it's 2 or 3 shots.
Hepatitis B is like AIDS and shit. You don't
What?
get rid of that.
Before I went to Saudi Arabia, I had to give them a shit test. That was no joke. They check you out, man.
Oh, you should go to China. You might enjoy it.
how many times do you poop a day, OAJ?
220 times. It's my exercise. I think about Fred. And I go take a dump.
I'll
do 3 max. 3 is the max.
3.
Unless I have COVID.
Why would you answer that question?
Because I was asking for medical purposes. Because we're going to have a conversation about it.
Mm-hmm.
Medical purposes. How many times you did, Dre? 250 times too?
I don't shit.
No, Dre never takes a dump.
If OAJ used the bathroom 220 times a day, he'd weigh 130 pounds, and we know he don't do that.
There's something to that. There is something to that.
Yeah. So,
Probably ejaculates 200 times a day.
Oh, I wish. Beckman, when I was 10 years younger, I wish. Not now.
If he ejaculated that many times a day, he'd have a very. They call him tender weenie. That's what you are. You know that.
Yours should have been tender.
That nigga got fingerprints on. He got fingerprints on his dangler.
Tell me where you wanted that.
They don't have to get his fingerprints just from his hand. They can just whip out his dangler in his hand.
That's what the OJ will be saying, Bernard. Tell me where you wanted that.
Yeah.
So the reason why I was asking you guys is because there are some people that don't have a movement every day, and I thought that was wow.
I don't.
That's
You know,
crazy.
that's not
My
normal.
shit is probably.
And that's because you've had them boys up in your ass plugging
Shut
you up.
the fuck up, man.
John, that's what I thought too, but that's not true. The frequency of bowel movements can vary widely among individuals, and is considered normal within a range of 3 times per day to 3 times per week.
That's me. 3 times a week.
That's a damn shame,
Wow.
nigga. That's why you're big, nigga.
No wonder your breath smells like shit.
It's big. Fuck you, nigga. My breath don't smell like shit. My breath smells like roses. Actually, because I do intermittent fasting. I eat once a day.
Terry Twitty says he does at least 2 times a day. When I wake up in the morning, I have a bowel movement. As soon as I wake up, I drink some water and then have a movement. Good morning, Blind with Vision. And then throughout the day, so if I'm at the office, I will come home because I can't do it out in public.
I know. I could do it in my office.
Well, I told you sometimes you could.
No, I can't.
I could never do it at work. I always have to get home.
Cal Williams would like to know if you wear gloves when you masturbate, OAJ.
Damn.
I think Cal Williams is
Ski
kind of
gloves.
gay. I'm gonna leave that to his imagination.
Hey, Cal, how can he wear gloves when I told you he got fingerprints on his dangler?
That's kind of a gay question. Sorry.
Yeah.
Just call it like it is.
Masturbation, yeah. I wouldn't want to know how to fuck
It
you.
just seems like it's very gay.
Too much information.
Blind with vision. Oh, blind with vision is 6 eyes. Okay, thank you.
I was getting ready to say it's got to be 6 eyes.
I guess blind with vision. Because he could see at one time.
And
But
he
that
could bowl
was
his
one.
ass off. So
Well, he used to be able to.
I have a question for 6 Eyes.
Go ahead, John. What's your question for 6 eyes?
be something stupid. Watch.
When he jacks off, how does he know it's him and not somebody else?
See? That's the
John
dumbest
Beckman
shit.
because he could feel his own weed wop.
Well,
He can tell.
I just asked the question. I just wanted to know.
He's got feeling. he don't have sight, but he has feeling. Shit.
Just want to know if somebody slips in there by mistake.
Now, if he gets a dick
Feeling.
suck, that could come from somebody he
Nothing
don't
more
know who
than
the fuck is actually doing it.
Feeling.
Nothing more
Who
than.
sang that song?
Just
Feeling?
imagine 6 eyes and Snitchy Smurf almost became an item.
Yeah, they did.
You know what happened, right?
Now we're having a wonderful show. Thank you.
OAJ, Cal Williams says asking a man to suck a little wee wee is gay.
Yeah.
It's called a pejorative. I know that's a word Cal Williams doesn't know. But
Now, if there's
it's called
anybody who would know
pejorative.
pejorative, it would be Cal Williams, because Cal Williams is he's a pretty educated guy. Asking a man, he's a pretty educated guy.
You know what?
I'm
Smurf, right?
Huh?
You know what happened with Snitchy Smurf and 6 Eyes?
What happened?
6 Eyes, he was able to see temporarily for like a minute. He got a shot of it, and he said he didn't want to be with it no more.
Stop it.
I thought she had a husband.
Mr.
I was gonna say
Elias,
something real mean, but I cannot. My
Mr.
cousin
Elias
fuck that.
said Beckman does have CTE. I'm convinced.
You know, it looks
feel
like
with
he had a
you see
bad
with your
week.
hands. You're
Still
feeling
have
like
sympathy for
strong
me then.
feelings.
This show is
Feeling.
like a sitcom. You know, the
Yeah.
same players. You know, like every day, just like a sitcom or a soap opera.
Yep. That's what
And
I
so
say.
people start liking, you know, different people. Good morning, Rico Austin. Oh, that's
And that would
Rico
make
the Great.
OAJ the villain.
Hey, Bernard, why do you have police tape in your cab?
I'm at a construction site. You know, like some guys, they only work one lane. I don't fool around. I don't care.
So
Only
you go out and
this
put your own
pay,
tape up?
no, these are straps for the load. I just carry two
Oh.
stairs out the
Not
UC
damn
Merced.
caution tape.
It's like police tape.
And it's
Yeah,
not
I
police
just
tape,
carry
it's
some.
caution tape.
No,
They
this
use
is not
caution
tape
tape
at all.
too.
This
I
no,
know what I'm
this is
telling him.
oh,
It's straps.
the-
But he was
He
talking
He wasn't
about he
talking to
calling
you, nigga.
caution
He
tape.
was talking to Bernard, nigga.
Shut up, man. I can fucking talk.
Shut your motherfucking ass up.
Well, since you chimed in,
I'll tell
Jeremy,
you
let
what.
me ask you this question.
I-
Has any of your boys ever used a strap on you?
Suck a dick.
Shut your motherfucking ass up, nigga. Your punk ass.
I'll
He
tell you
talking
what,
to
Beckman.
John, you getting all in their conversation and shit. Always trying to act like you know better than everybody. Nigga, you wasn't with Cat Williams and Steve Harvey, nigga. Shit.
Hey, this
Fuck you,
stuff right
motherfucker.
here,
How about that?
it pays.
Mm.
I mean,
nigga, your punk ass.
I won't even tell you how
Eat a
much it
dick.
pays. You won't believe me. But it takes you a couple months to get your money.
Okay.
So Bernard, are you back? Huh?
This nigga Dre, this
When
nigga
you
Dre
leave,
getting all
he
in
be
conversation.
fucking getting rid of
Shut your motherfucking ass up. You wasn't with Steve Harvey.
nigga. I was having
Don't put him on mute, Ali.
He was in
He's
their
on
Don't put him on-
conversation.
that's what little bitches do.
But
They
don't
can't
put him
take
on
it.
mute,
Fucking
though.
ass up, nigga.
Does Ali have the capability now to put people on mute?
You know what Dion told me the other day?
King Beckman.
Stop putting him on mute, Ali. Before I put your ass on mute. Take him off mute. I'm gonna put. Okay, I see what this
What
shit
you mean,
is.
y'all mute?
Oh my God.
But I took myself.
This motherfucker right here.
Oh Lord.
Get this
Dion
shit out,
told
but
me.
can't take it.
Dion told me the other day. She said, "Jay, it ain't good when you're not there." She said, "Fred be trying to, She said, Fred be trying to regulate, and then she said, Snitchy Smurf always try to come up with something to talk about, but ain't nothing good."
Damn.
I apologize to you, sister.
Damn.
So, good morning,
They don't
Kente.
know. They don't know what entertainment is.
What up,
They don't
King?
understand.
Oh, she has to go on the internet and find some stuff like Jay does.
No,
follow
yeah,
his
you
lead.
just talk about some interesting things like boogers. You know why boogers are good for you. I mean, why having boogers in your nose? Yeah.
Well, no. Why can't I talk about my balls getting shaved and you can
Oh,
talk about
come
your
on,
boogers?
man.
No.
You always
Nobody
want to
want
your
to know about
balls.
your nasty ass balls. And
I don't
your
want to
balls
know
ain't got
about
nothing
your
to do-
boogers either.
Well, they're not my boogers. It's just boogers in general.
Boogers in general.
The color and consistency of your
Oh, I
boogers
see.
can provide clues to your health. You scratching your balls don't provide clues to anything except that you might have crabs.
No, but if you, well,
Yeah, you
I
a
had
freak.
crabs.
That's
You
why
know
you
what? I
always
take that back. I take that back. I had crabs once.
That's a
So
venereal
I have
disease.
caught a venereal disease.
You're damn right.
Clear,
Why you
thin
saying damn
boogers
right?
generally indicate a healthy nose, while thicker colored boogers may signal an
Throw
infection
it up there.
or
buddy.
other issues.
Hey, I appreciate it.
Black may indicate inhaled smoke, dust, or fungal infection, especially with a weakened immune system. So if you got some black booger, you know.
Some shit
Yeah,
going on.
I smoke. My boogers are never black.
Well, I don't know, John.
I know.
What does
believe
what does mucus say about your health? You've likely noticed
be
mucus
healthy?
showing up in range of colors.
You want to be healthy? Take this.
Could we just not interrupt the good information?
Yeah.
What is that?
What you mean?
Now,
Yeah,
are you
Vitamin
suggesting that
D3.
Your ass up.
are you suggesting that you're healthy?
I'm for you, motherfucker.
Healthier than I would be if I wasn't taking 10,000 of these.
But you're
10,000
not
IU a
necessarily
day.
healthy.
Everybody does.
What
Everybody.
is
I've
it?
got everybody on vitamin D. Vitamin D.
I take vitamin D.
Yeah, that vitamin
You
D.
take enough.
It'll keep you
Because
away
if you
from
think
cold.
you're getting vitamin D from the sun, you're not enough.
No, you need to take vitamin. I got vitamin D. I take it all the time.
Right.
Every day.
What they found in Asia, because the Asians shun the sun, they have the lowest vitamin D3 levels of the world.
Let me just say this because Jana Marie says she don't get boogers. If you're not experiencing boogers, dried nasal mucus, it could simply mean that you're not hydrated. Your nasal passages are not overly dry, and you're not experiencing a condition that would cause increased mucus production like a cold, allergies, or sinus infection. Boogers are a natural part of a healthy respiratory system, helping to protect the airways by trapping dust, bacteria, and other irritants. See King Mr. Thailand likes getting sucked while passing gas.
What?
Where'd that come from?
Derek Sproul said that.
I don't know who that is. I've only seen that name just now. Who the fuck is that?
Don't worry about it.
Here's
Just
a
keep
more
it-
detailed look at why you might not have boogers. Proper hydration. Drinking enough fluids helps keep mucus thin and prevents it from drying out and forming boogers. Adequate humidity. Dry environments can lead to thicker mucus and more boogers. Maintaining a comfortable humidity level can help prevent this. Healthy nasal passages. A lack of boogers could also indicate that your nasal passages are functioning as they should without any inflammation or irritation that will cause excessive mucus production. In summary, if you're not getting boogers, it likely means your body is maintaining good hydration, your nasal passages are healthy, and you're not experiencing conditions that trigger mucus production.
Jana Marie must have been better out there doing that thing real good.
Now, like, we have our special guest with us now, Rico the Great.
Hey.
Rico the Great is joined. Oh man,
What's going on, man? What's going on, huh? How you brothers doing?
We all right.
All right.
now I'm gonna tell you something. So Rico the Great is a comedian here in Sacramento that really is a genius and a brilliant comedian. That if you ask anybody in comedy circles about Rico the Great, they'll tell you that number one, they're surprised that he hasn't taken off in the space, but that he is one of those guys that are on the precipice of greatness. That just one thing is going to have to happen. Good morning, Paulette. Good to see you. Yeah, I'm doing much better. Rico, so what took you so long? We was looking for you last week. What happened?
It's hard to get up. Shit. When you're old, I'm getting old. Shit. And getting up is a mother. That's fuck that. Shit, I'm just gonna tell the truth. I can't be getting up like that, y'all. Y'all got that old man get up. I ain't got it yet. I'm just getting it. Shit.
Now, Rico, how old are you now?
I'm 52 now.
Oh
You're on that bridge though. You're right there.
Yeah, I'm on the bridge. Like I wake up early some days, and some days I sleep late. You know, so I'm trying to get a hold of it.
Okay.
It's whenever the medicine wake me up. Shit.
Now, Kente.
Yeah.
Now you know. Now Eric Austin is your uncle, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
So
seen
me and
Rico
Eric-
last time at the gas station. Sure did. Sure did.
I said, Rico the Great, nigga. Hey, I was with Esau McGraw last night.
Oh yeah. He had a show in Stockton the other day.
Yeah, he was at he was checking out the Lab Rats at the Torch Club last night. I saw him up there. I told you about the Torch Club at the Lab Rats, Jay. But anyway, one love to you, Rico. It's good seeing you, man.
I appreciate the love, man. I appreciate it.
Yeah, you's a great one, brother. You's a great.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
Now, and Jackie is what to you?
That's my auntie. I remember you used to like her when you was young. Come on,
yeah,
now.
me and Jackie liked each other. We was liking on
big
each
ass
other.
afro then. You ain't got it no more, but you had that big afro then.
Yeah,
he had a see-through afro back there.
Yeah, that's when. And Eric's still playing drums.
Yep, he sure is.
Man, he's a great drummer. Great drummer.
And to get all the facts out, yeah, my daddy was Rico. Rico the Pimp. That was my daddy.
Wow. That's right. That's right.
I know that was the next question. Yeah, Rico the Pimp was my daddy. Yeah. Don't fucking embarrass me on here, J. King. I knew you was coming. I might as well get it out now. Yeah, my daddy was Rico the Pimp from the Heights. Yeah, that was my dad.
Hey, one of Rico's, around the Heights, one of the greatest quotes that's go around about Rico the Pimp was, Rico used to say, I pimp from the Big Apple to the pineapple.
Yeah. You drop your boots, you lose your lessons. Yeah, that was my daddy, man. That was a hard life growing up being the son of a pimp. So yeah.
How was I mean like
to the pineapple.
How was that? What was that experience? I mean, how did it help? How did it shape your comedy? How did it shape your comedy?
Well, it made my comedy great because not a lot of people can say they experienced that life. I experienced two lives. I experienced being with a mother who went to work every day, and then in the summertime, I went to my dad. That was pimp boot camp. So, I mean, my whole life was different, man. It was two different lives. So, yeah, growing up being the son of a pimp and a famous pimp at that was kind of crazy. You couldn't go nowhere without nobody saying that to you.
So, when did you realize? How old were you when you realized my dad is different, and then what pimping was?
Well, I realized it young, like about 6 or 7, when my dad knocked my partner's mom and made her hoe. So that was it for me.
Damn.
Yeah. So when I was 7 years old, my dad got with my partner's mom, and I couldn't believe it. So I knew from then. I was young, so it was always around me. So I knew from a kid. My dad's name was Pimpin' Rico. He wasn't Architect Rico or Dr. Rico. It was Pimpin' Rico ever since I was a kid. So that's all I ever knew him as.
So, so Rico was going around that, don't you hang around that Rico boy, his daddy the pimp. And last time he did that, somebody's mama didn't come home. That boy's a homewrecker.
Well, it was to the point where kids wouldn't want to come over to my grandmother's house. So I had that kind of problem. Like, I can't go over there. It's pimps over there. And I said, well, I go to your house and it's dope things over there. So, I mean, shit, what's the difference?
Damn.
Was there ever a time where it bothered you?
Yeah. It was times he came to my basketball games with 3 women all dressed in trench coats and him in a suit. So yeah, that was embarrassing, man.
Did y'all win the game?
Yeah, we won the game because the other team kept looking at my dad.
Yeah, that shit would have fascinated me. I would have thought that was some fly ass shit though.
Man, it was fly, but nah, man, that shit was crazy. You go somewhere,
and not when you could be 6, huh?
You could be sitting somewhere in somebody's house, and the whole family like you, and that one auntie from the street might come in, and she'll be like, "Who are you?" And I'd be like, "My name Rico." "You pimping Rico, son?" And then the whole family shuts down on me. So yeah, man, it wasn't that fun as you think, man. It wasn't that fun. It was fly. It was flying the streets, but hard when you live in trying to live a regular life, man.
I can imagine, yeah.
Damn.
How did you get into comedy?
Well, I always liked comedy, and I always had a bunch of people around me that were funny, for the pimps and the, I just never thought I'd do comedy. Somebody just threw me on stage. A friend of mine just said, "You funny, man." And next on stage, Rico the Great. And I went on stage, people laughed, and I loved it, man. It was like a drug. And I never came down off the high.
Rico, I've talked to people. I'm talking about people that are really in the game. Bill Sumner, among others, right? And we've spoken about you.
Right.
And and Bill said, man, Rico the comic genius. Right. Rick Sullivan, same thing. Yeah. I'm on the Jim Watson.
They got me hooked up with that Apollo. I did the Apollo behind Bob Sumner.
What do you think? What has been the hard part for you? Why do you think?
Well, the hard part is being too funny. Some people don't want to mess with you when you're too funny. They want a range of person that they can control their laughter with them. So when you don't want nobody to come on that's funnier than you. So it's like it's all politics, man, with me. Mm-hmm. But like I say, I'm happy with God got me, man, from where I was at to where I'm at now. I appreciate the love.
Yeah. So we talked about you being on the radio and at KDEE. You reached out and said, "Man, I want to do it." When are you going to be ready to actually try it?
I need to sit down with somebody and have them teach me how to do it. I'm ready. I want to tell you guys, I appreciate y'all in the morning. I watch y'all every morning. I appreciate you fellas getting together and coming together and laughing and having a good time, man. It really sparked me up, man. I really want to tell y'all that. I appreciate you guys. I appreciate all you guys.
Even OAJ all the way in Thailand touching on himself while he on the show.
He way in Thailand?
Yeah, he's Thailand.
Damn. I know you over there buying pussy. Shit.
That's all he do.
That's all he do.
He in Thailand. I know he over there buying
on sale.
It has to be on sale.
It has to be on sale, otherwise I'm not touching it. And I like the buy one get ones. I'm the king of buy one get one.
Oh yeah, man.
Hey, I had to jump on real quick. I'm on break, but I seen Rico on here. And Rico has been doing this for a long time. I actually had Rico host one of my birthday parties back in the day with Rodney O. And he should be there, man. And I don't know what it is and why he's not there. But Rico has what it takes.
Yeah, I appreciate it, man. What it is, I need more support from my city, man. People try to say I outgrow Sacramento, but you can never outgrow where you're from as long as people support you. You know what I'm saying?
Have you played the Laugh Factory and everything here?
Yeah, I've done everything here. I've done the Punchline to Laughs Unlimited. I've done everything in California possibly you could do.
Okay. So when you say you need good morning, TJ Gibson. Good morning, Jerome. My cousin Jerome said, "Rico the Great, this cousin Rome. What's up, man? You on my cousin radio show." That's my cousin Jerome.
Yeah, I know Jerome.
Yeah.
What's going on, family? Love. Like
Jerome,
I say, man.
Jerome said OAJ is over in Thailand buying boy booty.
Damn.
They really tying the knot in Thailand.
You got a little golden boy.
Good morning.
I had a foot massage
boy. Golden boy.
What'd you say, OAJ?
I was saying I had a foot massage once by a I don't know what it was. It wasn't a woman, but strong hands was good.
Good morning, Gordon Strozier. Gordon Strozier is from Ready for the World. He's the bass player for Ready for the World. And
okay.
Original and Gordon, he wrote Tonight. Oh, girl.
Oh, that was some sex music right there. Yeah, that was a baby mama song.
Yeah.
Sex music is always the Isley Brothers. Never fails. Actually, jazz used to get me laid. back in the day.
Well, we talking
I
about
knew
this
if I
song
got
right here. You don't know nothing about this. It's a little too soulful for you.
Gordon.
How can you say that, Jay?
They play that in hot. They play that in Thailand. The whole city gonna start fucking.
Are you still here, girl? Have you made up your mind? You wanna make love tonight? I want you to hold me. I want you to be for real.
This back when everybody had a Jerry curl.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Everybody but me.
You had a Jerry curl. I can see where it's leaving your ear now.
Get rid of this. If I get rid of this, I become Jay King. I'm Jay King if I get rid of that. What do I do?
There ain't nothing you can do to be me. Let me just say, Ready for the World, and people don't know this. When they were writing these songs, those first albums, they were in high school.
Damn.
Yeah, that first record came out, they were 16, 17 years old.
They was in love. Shit.
When we went on tour with Ready for the World, Bobby Brown and Club Nouveau. That was our first big tour before we went out with Cameo. And they were teenagers then. They're like 18, 19 then.
Damn.
Jerome said, me and Rico, the funniest niggas in Sacramento. Cuz you had to put yourself in there. I ain't never seen you on no stage, Jerome.
He can't fit on no stage. Shit.
Damn.
He's all ground level. He ain't about to stand up and do no comedy. He gonna sit down.
Usher and Neo are dragged into the Diddy trial as Dawn Richard gives shocking testimony. How many of you guys? So I think some of the stuff that the girl is doing is proven that she's a sex worker.
Yep. He gonna get off.
Yep.
He's not gonna get off. So, see, the proof is he going to jail. She's saying that she was a sex worker. That's what's gonna kill him. That she's saying that that day when he beat her down, it was because she left her job as a sex worker. He wanted more work from her.
Wow.
Mo Moon that I told y'all, they haven't even scratched the surface. Yeah. It is going to be it's going to be his goose is getting cooked. You know what this reminds me of? Because at first I was like, I don't know, but it reminds me of, if you put a frog in boiling water, he jump out of it, right? But if you put a frog in room temperature water and slowly turn up the heat, he'll stay in that water till he boil to death.
Wow.
And I think that's what's happening with Puffy right now. They just
I didn't know you could go to jail for having sex though.
No, it's sex trafficking.
How's it trafficking?
Because
when
he's selling vagina. But because he made her, because she said that she was a sex worker. And
they could took my whole family to jail back in the days. God damn it, shit. Everybody in my family sold pussy. Shit. The fuck? They'd have put my daddy up under the jailhouse, all the pussy he sold. Shit.
Damn.
Oh yeah,
It wasn't trafficking then, it was hoeing.
Right.
You wasn't trafficked, you was pimped on. Shit,
But
that wasn't no goddamn trafficking.
Yeah, but
Jay, I think where they messing up at, Jay, is they overcharging with the RICO. Now, if they'd have went with a different charge, I would agree with that. I think they messed up with the RICO. It's gonna be a mistrial. There's some people that's not gonna agree with that shit.
Well, I got $1 that'll bet. I got $1 to bet you.
Yeah, I bet you that $1 because I think it's gonna be a problem with the RICO.
You think you want to put the $1 up? You want to bet me $1, Tim?
Yeah, I'll bet you $1 because the only
I
thing
got
that's
that
going to
bet. I'll
be
take that
popping
bet. I'll take that bet.
Okay.
Look, Rico is the only one that's going to get away. Rico.
He's going down. He's going down. He's going down.
Well, he's gonna take a lot of people with him.
Oh yeah.
It's gonna be like when Nino Brown went down. He gonna take some people with him.
And Puffy gonna take some people with, and when he take people, he gonna take people like this. First of all, I'm gonna say this. I didn't. It wasn't just girls. It's some boys in this, and y'all know who you is. I wasn't just digging off in the. He gonna go full sissy on him.
He was making boy love. He had to be all that damn baby oil.
Yeah.
They said when they arrested him, they found lubricant and baby oil all in his hotel room. Because when he came, what he thought was this. He thought he was going to come to New York. They were going to charge him and then give him bail, and he would just get ready for the trial. He didn't expect them to keep him. And, I think they thought they thought they were going to get released. And I still believe that there's more to come. Diddy had women and men crossing state lines for prostitution purposes, is what Cal Williams said. Jerome said, "Damn, she's crazy. She don't want to go to jail with him. She knows what's going on." I will say this. I think she testified that she had so many diseases. She'd been infected so many times that the penicillin and stuff stopped working.
Damn.
Yeah, but see,
but you know how.
But why would she?
You know how nasty. I'm not gonna say. You know how nasty you gotta be.
Penicillin
to continue.
Penicillin say fuck that.
Jay, that's a
First
fact.
of all,
Is that a fact?
First of all, he's in federal court. They have a 98% conviction rating.
Right.
He thinks it's going to be the 2%? No.
It can happen.
Oh, okay, lightning could strike too.
I got away with 2%.
I've never seen that like this.
In federal court? I doubt it.
No, it wasn't.
By the way, I'm gonna take Diddy's advice, and I'm gonna try a little bit of baby oil on that hair thing right there. Slick it up a bit.
Nah, you need it on.
If you gonna try baby oil, it's someplace else, and we all know it.
Exactly, and it won't be on no damn head. Not that
He's sitting there
head.
with a towel around him, talking about baby oil, man. Stop talking like that. We don't want to hear that shit with no towel around your neck.
That motherfucker comes with a towel every day, Rico.
I don't like that shit.
Me neither. I told Pop get rid of that nigga, put him in the back.
Yeah, he need to put a shirt on, man.
What?
Don't nobody want to see that potato skin, man. You got to put a shirt on, man. You got the skin of a potato. Put a shirt on. You got that little boy running around in them drawers while you on this computer. You put your shirt on, man. We all men on here with shirt on.
Yeah.
Put a tank top on. Put a white beater on.
Several of these men have made appearances with no shirt on.
Don't nobody want to see your shoulders early in the morning, man.
It's not early in the morning where I am.
Shit, well, you need to make it early. Shit.
It's almost midnight.
I've been on his ass.
Damn.
Nigga, put a shirt on. I'm gonna buy that nigga some t-shirts, send it to Thailand.
Please do. That's where they make them at. Shit, he need to have a hell of them. Yeah, you need a t-shirt on, man.
It's very uncomfortable.
Uncomfortable watching your white skin like that. I don't like that.
Good morning, Monique.
Hey, make him put a shirt on, man. That ain't comfortable, man. That shit uncomfortable, man. He running around with a towel around his neck talking to us. Ain't no telling what he's doing.
Man, he in Thailand. Hey, Rick, he in Thailand, man.
I wouldn't give a fuck if he was in gangland. You need a shirt on. There's too many mans on here for him to be showing his skin.
I told him he won't do it.
We like he in the bathroom at the bathhouse.
Now, what do you know about a bathhouse?
He's in the steam room. God damn it! Shit.
How do you know what goes on in the bathhouse?
Put a shirt on. I ain't talking to you till you put a shirt on. I don't know if you naked or not. I ain't talking no naked white man early in the morning.
God damn.
It's almost midnight.
Damn.
Shit.
Oh shit.
That make it even worse.
Oh shit, here come Fred.
Yeah.
Oh
What's
yeah.
going on,
Fred got
Fred?
that.
Let me tell you something about Fred. Fred showed her nipple on this show. He danced around like he was in Silence of the Lambs. You got nothing to complain about with me.
What's
Fred
happening,
got in the car with two roofs
what's
in that
happening,
motherfucker.
gentlemen? What's cracking like it, baby?
Fred didn't leave some things in the. Fred,
you're lucky it's not
Fred
a days
didn't
ago
leave.
because from what I understand, OAJ and Dr. Dre both had a towel on just showing their nipples.
No,
Yeah.
I didn't show no fucking nipples.
Nigga, you did
And I was
show some
trying-
nipples,
I ain't
nigga.
show no
Nigga, your
motherfucking
nipples
nipples.
couldn't help but show, nigga.
Nipples.
Ain't no nigga supposed to show
Man,
no
please.
nigga his nipples.
Hey, I ain't show no
I ain't
motherfucking
never
came
seen
over
I ain't
here
never
with
seen
your
I
ass,
ain't seen a
From
nigga.
what I understand,
I ain't never seen a brother
from
get come on.
from what I
flirting with a
understand, your
motherfucker.
nipples was out and OAJ's nipples was out.
No, hell
I would-
no.
No,
Baby,
I
Wasn't
was
out here
trying to-
nipping, man.
I was trying to out-town lap motherfucker.
You know damn well you want to fucking. That's what your problem is.
Fred, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. No,
He
Fred
won't fuck
said some
OAJ.
funny
He
shit.
admits it every
Fred
day.
said,
Oh, I like
Fred,
him. I like
Fred,
him. He talks a lot,
shut
but I
the
like him.
fuck
Then he
up.
showed up naked the next goddamn
Fred
day.
said,
Motherfucker.
you showing just making for this white motherfucker. That shit was funny to me. What's that shit you said, Fred? That shit was hilarious.
You ain't never supposed to get naked for a white man. Hell, you should have picked a goddamn man, a black punk rather than a white boy. And then you come on nationwide TV with your goddamn shirt off and your nipples hard, and he was just
showing no
smiling.
goddamn nipples.
He was
Cut
just
that
smiling.
shit
His
out,
lips,
man.
his lips got red. Looked like he had just got through sucking some dick.
Damn.
You know Dre been putting that lipstick on his ass now, you know, so now
shut
he gets
the
naked
fuck
and he got
up.
a towel on, you know.
Fred, you cold-blooded, man.
The hypocrisy that goes on in this show.
Oh,
is
stop it,
amazing.
OAJ. You trying to act
You
like
put
you're
some
in the
clothes on. Stop saying big words.
It's
Go put some clothes
amazing,
on.
the hypocrisy.
Go put on a big shirt and stop using them big words. God damn it.
If you're gonna do something big, put on a big shirt.
Put on a big shirt, goddamn shit. Tired of seeing that potato skin, man.
What do you say about this, J. King?
Huh?
What's going on there?
Who's that?
That's
That's J.
I'm
King.
laying out by my pool.
But he
Laying out by the
outside.
stove.
You indoors with no shirt on.
Say, bro, hey,
And I'm
let me ask
not
you a question, OAJ.
and I'm
Hold
showing
up, hold up,
and
hold
I'm
up.
not showing my titties. You got you
Jay, hold
titty
up.
showing.
Not only is
No,
he naked,
I did notice that it was well choreographed.
hold up,
I
guys.
caught that.
He's not only naked, he's looking at pictures of other men. Come on, man, stop it.
Prada
Why
says,
you-
Jay, what if he's using a Fifi, fantasizing about one of the kings? You cool with that?
Oh, man.
You met your match, OAJ. That's what Jelena said. She said you met your match with Rico the Great.
Shit,
He
Rico
on your back.
professional. He professional. Shit.
God damn, man.
Michael Niner Jordan said, "Don't talk no nakedness with white man, Rico. They might get you for sex trafficking."
Yeah.
Slavery.
That's funny.
Yeah, but true.
Mm-hmm.
Oh
Funny, but
man,
true.
Cousin Jay, Tell him the towel around his neck is dirty.
Damn.
He been using that towel all night.
His neck towel double.
Take that.
His neck towel.
Man, I can't.
His
Hey,
neck
man.
towel double never pee.
Yeah,
Let's make an agreement. Let's make an agreement now, man. Everybody come on here got to have a shirt on, man.
Yeah.
My medicine ain't kicked in. I got to watch this white man's skin all the whole time I've been on here with y'all. This ain't good, man. This ain't good for my eyes.
And he's never wore a shirt on this show, I don't think.
You go get some color. Shit.
You get some more material, Rico. You just get more
It look
material.
like tracing paper.
Now
It
he's showing
rubs the
baby
lotion
oil and shit.
on its skin.
Ain't no sun in Thailand?
Oh, they got a lot of sun.
Funny stuff. Here, look, Rico.
He only go out at night.
Oh, that's nice and smooth too.
I hate watching
nice.
that. That is
It gets
disgusting.
even smoother when you put a little bit of oil on there.
It's like putting olive oil on a potato.
Actually, olive oil is good with potato.
No shit.
Now, somebody should let Nakia know that she's been blocked by YouTube.
Whatever.
Highlights of Thailand. We're gonna find out some of the highlights
No,
of Thailand. 15 best things to do in Thailand.
Fuck.
Nobody wants the lady boys.
Nobody but peel skin.
No, there's people that want them.
Like you,
Especially
huh?
the
You go to
especially
them lady boy
the
parties?
British.
Damn.
Especially the British. The British love them. They call them the third sex.
Really?
Nigga, go put
Yeah,
a shirt
that's
on, nigga.
scary.
I'll give you $20.
Now $20 in Thailand
Yeah.
equals about 640 baht.
That's right. I'm gonna send you
That's
$20
$640.
OJ. Put a shirt on, nigga.
It's easier to think of 1,000 baht as $30, roughly.
Well, no, I thought you said it was. No, you
1,000 baht.
It's
1,000
30
baht
baht.
is about $34.
30.
$33, $34.
Okay. So 20 baht would be about $600. $20 will be about 600 baht or 700 baht.
More like 7. Yeah.
You can buy a lot
How
of
much you pay for the pussy out there?
Yeah.
How many bots?
Yeah.
You can get
I bet you they bot you to death, goddamn it.
2,500
with my
baht.
bot gun, hit me.
Damn.
You get some
2,500
pussy
baht.
for 25 cents in Thailand.
Well, not exactly.
How much
2,500
you
baht.
How much
How
baht?
much?
Well, that's less than 100.
Hmm.
But that's all night, all evening and all night.
Damn.
Now, if you guys notice when OAJ speaks about this, he speaks about this as a pro.
Hell
Okay.
yeah.
See how matter of fact he's about it.
Hey,
Yeah,
man.
about,
That
My
nigga got
daddy
his-
was a pimp. I know a professional trick.
Well,
when I
it is.
see one.
Look, it is what it is. I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna go telling everybody. But the problem is, a lot of the people that come here, they bring their wives.
What are the
They
best
bring
things
their wives.
about?
Do that.
Oh,
Yeah, they bring their wives. Why would they do that?
Because they can't leave, but they can't leave home without their wives coming to Thailand.
Well, it's funny
You know-
because
You ain't lying.
the Russians don't like the Thais. They don't fuck around with the Thais at all.
And you just love
So-
you some niggas. Huh?
Thailand is one of the easiest places to visit in Asia. It's loved for its beaches, temples, and fabulous food. Thailand is one of the top traveler stops in Asia. It's famous for the Grand Palace. The Grand Palace is one of the first places to see in Thailand. Thai cuisine and street food. You must not miss tasting the famous food in Thailand. Shopping, nightlife, Buddhism, ladyboys. Those ladyboys. The Golden Triangle, renowned as one of the best places to visit in Thailand for first-timers, offers an exceptional experience. Situated where Thailand, Laos, and Myanmar converge, this region is steeped in history and culture. How far are you from the Golden Triangle?
I'm in it.
So you're in the Golden Triangle. 8 safe places to visit in and around Thailand. Chiang Mai. Though a large and bustling city, Chiang Mai is a safe destination.
It depends on your definition of safe, though.
I'm just telling you I'm just reading what they're saying.
Yeah, what's the source? Because
the best time to visit Thailand generally is November to February when it's cool, dry. When it's the cool, dry season, this period offers pleasant temperatures, minimal rainfall, and sunny skies, making it ideal for beach vacations and sightseeing.
May I add something, Jay?
Yes, you may.
That particular time frame is when the farmers burn their sugarcane crops, putting the entire country in a cloud of smog. You think that got smog in LA? You got nothing on Thailand.
Oh, really? So why are they saying that it's sunny season?
Because they're liars. Right now, the air is clear. Right now, I can see out to the ocean from my balcony. But during that time frame that you mentioned, can't see a thing.
Now, is this a Phuket and Andaman Cove? Phuket. Okay. It looked like Phuket.
And the Andaman Sea. I live on the Andaman Sea.
P-H-U-K-E-T.
It's Phuket.
Okay.
Phuket.
P-H-U-K-E-T. That's in our neighborhood. That's fuck it.
Phuket.
Fuck it.
Well,
you know,
Phuket here.
There's a nigga that's spelling fuck it like that right now, man. You know what, man? Fuck that. I'm just gonna ride.
The Thais don't have any. They have no sense of humor.
K-E-T. What's that, man? Man,
they don't have any sense of humor, by the way, in Thailand. And they hear the word fuck, they only know one meaning for that. We've got 140 different ways to say the word fuck. They don't know.
The west coast of Thailand, including Phuket, experiences the best weather during the November to February period with calm seas and ideal conditions for diving and snorkeling. Do you believe in that?
Yeah, you got to get off the mainland and get onto the islands to get decent air.
So Phuket is a place that I would want to go. That's what you're saying. So monsoon season is from May to October. While some parts of Thailand experiences heavy rainfall during this season, it's also a good time to avoid the crowds and potentially find lower prices on accommodations. So right now, is it raining there right now?
Yeah, and it's low season. And when it rains in Thailand, you've never seen rain like here. It can rain a foot. It can rain a foot in a couple of hours easily.
Damn.
So does it flood the street, or do they have a good drainage system?
No, they have a drainage system, but the Thais are dirty. They cook oil all day. They make food, and then they dump it right into the sewer system.
So for a trip to Thailand, it's recommended to ensure you're up to date on routine vaccinations like measles, mumps, rubella.
We don't have that. We don't have any of those diseases.
You got something. Whatever the fuck is it growing in your head? All that mange. It's something.
What about hepatitis A?
You know, for a conehead, you got a lot to say, Fred.
Hepatitis A and B, typhoid, and Japanese Amphibitis, especially if you're planning on staying in rural areas or engaging in outdoor activities.
Yeah, and you got to watch out for dengue fever.
Just
Not so
out
much in
like
the city,
that.
not so much in the cities, but you got to watch out when you get outside of the cities. Dengue fever is everywhere. And you don't want dengue fever.
Dengue fever.
Oh wait, put up what Michael Niner Jordan said. Snitches.
Yeah, I saw that. I don't buy pussy, Jay. I only rent it.
That's what he said. OAJ doesn't buy pussy. He sells booty. Can't you tell by the
that's
scratches
not
on
what
his
he said.
shoulders?
I rent pussy.
He
I
said
don't
it.
buy
I'm
it.
reading it. He said, "Can't you tell by the scratches on his shoulders?"
Put a shirt on. Nobody wants to see your skin, man. I'm telling you. Old white man's skin is not cute, man. Look like banana.
Where is that?
Damn.
Banana.
He aging like a banana.
All right, look.
Damn.
Rico didn't say bananas. He said it looked like banana.
Keep that up there.
Okay.
I want to get rid of. Keep that up there. I want to get rid of those white eyelashes.
For a fulfilling first-time experience in Thailand, aiming for 10
put
days
something on.
or a 2-week trip is recommended. A shorter trip of 7 days can still offer a taste of the country's highlights, but longer allows for more immersive experience. If your time is limited, focusing on a specific region or a couple of key cities is a good option. Why
would you want to spend? Why would you want to spend 18 to 23 hours in an airplane only to come here for 5 days? That's crazy.
That is crazy.
It's how long it takes.
Yeah, I've been there.
The fastest flight is about 15, 16 hours, depending which way you go.
Damn.
That's a direct flight.
So let me just say this to you guys. If you want to go to a place like Thailand, you don't have to center it around ladyboys. There's a lot of culture in Thailand.
But you better be watching for them. You better be watching for them because some of them
No,
look
you
better
don't
than
know.
the women.
No, you don't have to watch for them because that's not what you're there for. You're not there to engage in any sexual activity. You're there to enjoy the culture, the history, the beaches, and really just to relax.
Make me
Now,
laugh.
OAJ, because everybody's not a pervert. Just you.
Yes, they are. And if a man
No.
comes here by himself, you can be sure he's availing himself of what's available.
Bet you not.
Well, I mean, first of all, if you came on vacation, I would think that you would bring somebody with you. You would come. You're on vacation. You know.
This is what I don't understand. Why would they do that? It's like
Because
bringing food to a
everybody's
restaurant.
not coming to Thailand for perverted purposes.
A lot of men come by themselves, and that's exactly what they want. And if they say they don't do that, they're liars.
Well, you should know. You should know. I take your word.
First of all, I wouldn't want to be anywhere.
I ain't about to argue with a motherfucker that's there, got a towel around him. He been fucking all the whole time he been there. This motherfucker got a towel around his neck early in the morning. He been fucking all day.
That's every fucking
Since
day.
2001.
That's every fucking day.
I think I've had since
Rico the Great
since 2001.
This nigga ain't got a shirt on.
I just can't understand it, man.
Since 2001, I think I've had more than 100 ties.
Damn. You didn't spend hella back.
100 ties.
That's why you in that little ass room. You keep spending all your back on cock.
Hey, OAJ. OAJ, what is that? What is that place?
He got the shower in the bathroom near his chair. That shit is crazy.
OAJ, it's a whole bunch of bars.
I'm gonna write a song.
Girls
If Rico
out
stay on
there.
this song, if Rico stay on this show long enough, I'm gonna write a song. In this little room, spending all my body on the cot.
What?
On my body. Do-do. On the cock. I wanna move, but I can't. I
That
ain't
room little,
got
man.
enough. But
What did Bernard ask?
Wait a minute.
I'm spending it on the cock.
Look, I got
Oh,
one
my
rule.
God.
I've got one rule when it comes to
Oh, my
fucking
God.
around with Thailand.
On my back. On
Hey,
my cock.
you bring
I'm
that.
about to tell you what my rule is for Thailand.
You'll go platinum in Thailand, Pop.
Look at
Pop
Jay.
is
He's
the
serious
only
about
one in the
that
room.
shit. Look at him.
Papa. Oh my body is
That
on
nigga
my
lost his mind, Rico.
That nigga crazy. He's crazy.
Jay over there going the fuck off.
Something wrong with him.
You Mathers.
You motherfucker get into it.
That's
Shit.
I'm just spending all my butt on the cock.
Spending all his
Sitting
money
in
on
this
the
little
cock.
room, sitting in this little room, sitting in this little room, spending my butt.
You gonna have to make some t-shirts, Pop. Get you some t-shirts that say "bot cock."
Bach on the cock.
Who's the new nigga? What's up, Rico?
What's going on, man?
He never puts his teeth in.
I'll get
Talk
you,
about
I'll
a
get with
sucker.
you later on. Fuck this motherfucker. I'll get with you, brother.
He took too much of that fun from the penitentiary and brought it into real life.
He got
Shame.
mange. Look at the top of his head. He got mange.
Now, OAJ, how
mange? A one-trick
OAJ, what's
pony
the
again,
size?
Fred.
What's the size of the average home in Thailand? Like if let's say I wanted to live in Thailand and I wanted to have a spacious place. Am I going to have to live in a high rise? Can I live in a single dwelling? With
Yeah,
with
but
the amenities?
you can't own it. You can't own it. You can own the high rise, but you can't own the house. You will never own land in Thailand. You'll never own land in Thailand.
So let's just say that if I wanted to spend $2,500 a month for my living,
Could live in a penthouse. Could live in a penthouse.
No, I don't want to.
problem.
I want to live in a. I want to live in a house. I want to rent. How big of a house can I get for $2,500 a month?
Huge.
2,500.
Huge. Twice or three times yours. What you got now?
Wow.
Easily.
So you're saying anywhere from 6,000 to 9,000 square feet.
Bigger.
Wow. For $2,500 a month.
Easily.
Now, what if I want to have a cook? What would a cook cost me a month?
I had when I had a house, I had a cook from Sri Lanka. She made Indian food every morning.
He said, "How much, nigga?"
Couple $100 baht a day, maybe
Don't
500.
you shrug
baht
your
a day.
shoulders again. I don't want to see
Maybe
them
500
motherfuckers
baht a day.
popping up and shit.
You ain't gonna be able to get. He ain't gonna be able to get over the smell. He ain't gonna be able to get over the smell.
If that's a couple of $100 baht a day, that means about $7 a day.
$10, $12 a day.
Wow.
They don't pay good salaries here. Okay,
Now, what
I'll
if I
give
want
you
to
one
have?
you'll know. How much did you pay for your last massage?
160.
Okay, it's $12 here.
Yeah.
That's why you got that towel on. Okay. $12 massage. You just giving bot up for everything.
I gotta get my massage lady to come and give me a massage. She's running out of money.
How's she gonna fit in that little motherfucker?
She gonna stick her arms in the
She
front door
massaged you
and
through
one
the
through the
window.
window. Right, she gonna stick her arms in the window.
The only problem with this place that I have now is that I got 2 bedrooms, but they're both ensuite bathrooms. So if I have a guest, somebody's got to use one of the bathrooms in the bedroom.
It's that small?
All right. Trump calls for an investigation into Kamala Harris's celebrity endorsements. In a late-night Truth Social rant, Trump accused Bruce Springsteen, Beyonce, Oprah, and Bono of being illegally paid to endorse Harris during her campaign. How much did Kamala Harris pay Bruce Springsteen for his performance during her campaign for president? Why did he accept that money if he's such a fan of hers? Isn't that a major illegal campaign contribution? What about Beyonce? How much went to Oprah and Bono? I'm going to call for a major investigation into this matter.
That motherfucker.
Donald Trump is crazy.
Didn't he win? Didn't he win?
Yeah, but he's
Yeah,
such
he
a
won.
narcissist. The fact that those people was on the other side, that just fucks his head up. He just fucked up like that.
Wow.
He's calling in. How you doing, Donald Trump? Hello, Jay. It's me. It's Donald. Listen, I heard the guys on the show, Kings in the Money. I'm just gonna tell you guys, Jay King. I don't like saying this to you. You're a horrible host. You know it. But this show sucks. It just sucks. And I've been listening to you guys, and I just want to say the Kings in the Morning, John Beckman, OAJ, Jeff Carlin, these guys want to be the king. I don't want to be the king of America. I would like to be the emperor. The emperor sounds so much better. Emperor Donald Trump. And I just want to say, when the camel toe, what I call Kamala, I call her the toe. When the toe was out here raising all this money, all these people said what they were gonna do to me. What did I do? I just put both feet right there where they're supposed to be, right in that toe. And now it's all wide open. Everyone knows about it. I don't know why people are so upset. They want me to be president for 4 times. But Donald, you've only been president twice. No, I was president during Joe Biden's presidency. Everyone knows that I was telling Sleepy Joe what to do. He dreamed about me all the time, so I might as well have been president. He dreamed about me being his president. I'm going to say this to all you guys listening. I've done nothing wrong. I'm the best president we've ever had. I never lie. I never told a lie. I'm the only person who's never told a lie. Everyone knows it. I never lie. I've never told a lie. Only me and Jesus. And when I spoke to the big fella, he said, Donald, it should have been you. And no disrespect to Jesus. He's a good guy. Not him. Because he got on the cross. I would have never gotten on the cross. No way. I would have never gotten on the cross. I would have never had to rise because I would have been bigger than everyone. I would have been bigly. Everyone knows it. And the big fella said it. He said, Donald, it should have been you and Jesus. Should have been you. I don't lie. I always tell the truth. The American people, the blacks love me. All of the blacks. All of the blacks.
My God.
I got the black jobs back. The gardeners and the janitors, they're all black. They love me.
Oh my God.
That ain't the black job. That's all Asian.
I'm the only one with a janitor job.
Nigga, that's a trans.
Glad you got your job back.
Got my job back. Thank you, Trump.
Biden has cancer. I know Biden has cancer. Biden Ben had cancer. Biden. The sad part about it is this, you guys. We're going to make this about Trump when we should make it about the American government. We should make it about the system that's fooled us, that's lied to us for all these years, that made us believe that, and continue to make us believe that we really have a voice in this. The people really have power. But because the people don't exercise
what the fuck?
Our power. Yeah. Because the people
Motherfucker didn't turn into a cauliflower. What the fuck is going on?
I think we gonna scare Rico away, man.
What kind of Thailand clan shit is this, man?
Yeah. And that's his
LL White J.
No, that's his tip. That's his.
Oh, you ain't seen shit yet, Rico. Keep coming.
Yeah, Rico, this is your first.
That Thailand got him fucked up.
This your first day in the neighborhood.
That's from being in that little ass room with nothing to think about, man. God damn, go outside.
Oh shit!
You can get you a whole script on this nigga, Rico.
What the fuck? I ain't never seen no shit like this. A naked white man
Rico,
with a white towel
let me
on
just
his
say
head.
this. He's in Thailand. He hasn't been in the United States for a number of years. What does that tell you?
He out his mind. Somebody looking for him.
Yep, that's what we say every day. Somebody looking for his ass.
He over there with Russell Simmons. Somebody looking for his ass. That's the disguise you wear when you go buy pussy. Hey, that's the disguise you wear when you go buy pussy.
Damn.
Pussy is readily available on the biggest Thai dating site. All you gotta do is go on the Thai dating site. You can find all sorts of pussy. You can find pussy you can rent. There is pussy you can buy, but I'm not in the market for buying. I got a girlfriend. I was offered 21-year-old pussy as long as her boyfriend, 24 Thai, got to watch. But I didn't want to play. I didn't want to play with her by herself with her boyfriend watching. So when she told me that she was also bi-curious, I set up a meet with a 31-year-old who was definitely bisexual. The boyfriend watched. I enjoyed his girlfriend.
That's some nasty white man shit right there.
Exactly. And he's motherfucking ass, and he's sitting there knitting.
That's some fucking shit right there. You need your ass recode. God damn it.
OAJ, if 1D buys the land, can your name be on it?
If Wandy what? Yeah, no. It'll be in her name.
Oh, but your wife can buy land, but you can't.
Or your girlfriend. That's how a lot of men lose their money. They buy it, they put the house in the wife's name, and the wife then closes out the bank account, and her name's on the lease, and she sells the house. Nothing they can do. Stupid.
Okay.
Rico looking like OAJ, like, what the fuck is this?
This the shit I gotta wake up to. This is why I wake up late. God damn it. I don't want to see no shit like this.
It's hard to sit here and look at that nasty looking motherfucker.
Man, it is
It's
hard,
weird.
man.
It's
Then he
weird.
went through on that white hat and that white nose.
Well, first of all, don't make fun of my mush mouth hat.
Feel like he in the house with you.
This is a Russian sauna hat. And it works.
Rico like, hey, what's going on?
I ain't never experienced that shit like this, man.
I thought it would take your attention off of that runway I got on the front of my head. I could get a cut like Jay.
No, you couldn't.
Yeah, I could.
You stop lying to yourself.
I could.
You out there in Thailand lying to yourself now. You can't get no cut like Jay.
How would you know?
John Beckman said, Jay, I've changed my opinion. OJ can't even spend one night at my house.
Well, does Beckman have a sauna?
No.
I don't know.
See, Jay's got a sauna. So, Jay, if I stayed at your house even one night, I'd have to bring my sauna hat.
No, you couldn't.
All the Russians think I'm Russian.
Nobody thinks that. Nobody thinks
man.
that.
Yeah.
Nobody.
I don't know, man. We got to vote for him to put a shirt on, man. This shit's distraction.
You don't get that vote. This is not a democracy.
Well, we need to make a democracy and put something on your ass.
This is a republic.
We need to make a green screen or something. Shit.
What would a green screen do? I should get a green screen. You're right.
Jelena said he comes to the show because it's on late in Thailand. OAJ has to do whatever to get attention focused on himself.
Oh yeah, she's exactly right, because I would never be awake early enough for this show back in the U.S.
You would.
Even on the West Coast, even on the East Coast, it wouldn't. It would still be too early for me.
No, it wouldn't. You'd be on here the same way you're on here now. You're in Thailand on this show. You would be in New York on this show. You'd be in San Diego on this show.
Well, what's Thailand got to do with anything?
Because it got something to do with everything to do with it. Because you're in Thailand right now, running from authorities.
I mean, come on, Rico. Look at
even Rico. Even Rico figured out that you running from authorities. This is his first show on. And he said he hiding from somebody.
Who wants to bet $1 or would like to bet more than $1, substantially more, that I get my passport in about a month and a half? And if I'm wanted, they wouldn't give me a passport.
What? No, they.
When you use a fake name, you can get a passport. Shit, you ain't told them people who you really was.
Where have you? This is spoken by a man who's not been out of the country in way too long.
I've been out of the country.
Where you been?
And I ain't seen no white man with the shirt off.
Where you been?
Where you been?
Fuck.
Where you been?
Where I've been?
Yeah.
I've been to Puerto Rico. I've been to Africa. Where else you want me to go?
Oh, where'd you go in Africa?
I went to South Africa, Johannesburg.
Why?
Because I went down there to visit some people. You ask a lot of questions, man. To be naked.
I do.
You can't be asking me no questions naked, man. You gotta put a shirt on to ask me all them kind of questions. Ain't that a bitch? I don't answer no questions from no white man naked.
Wow.
Shit. Anybody else got a question? Shit.
I don't want
Before we get out of here,
I'll Google it.
Before I get out of here, I'm gonna tell you guys a story. Before we inspirational story, because I think it important that people that listen to this show, that if you have dreams and aspirations, that you don't let anybody knock you off your mark. In 1968, Hawthorne Wingo dropped out of Friendship Junior College in Rock Hill, South Carolina, and left his hometown of Tryon, North Carolina, for the bright lights of New York City, with him becoming a professional basketball player. Hawthorne Wingo spent the better part of the next 4 years playing in various city ball tournaments and the Rucker League, Harlem. His reputation grew, and he soon established himself as one of the elite street ballers on the New York City circuit. His reputation even piqued the interest of scouts and the New York Knicks organization. His dream came true when the Knicks signed him to a deal in 1972, making him the first street baller to make the jump from the blacktop to the NBA. Hawthorne Wingo's hard work and tenacious defense made him a favorite of Coach Red Holzman, and his athletic jams and underdog story made him a favorite of the patrons of the Gardens. Fans would start chanting, "Wingo, Wingo," whenever they thought it was time for him to check into the game, ready for him to throw down a jam and bring down the house. Hawthorne Wingo's career was short but sweet. He played just 4 years, all for the New York Knicks, and averaged 4.8 points and 3.5 rebounds. However, he did find himself as the 15th man for that vaunted 1973 championship Knicks team. He'd later talk about that, his most precious moment as a pro. In the last game, Dave DeBusschere sprained his ankle, and Henry Bebby and I carried him to the locker room That was the only time I got on the court that night. That was my highlight. But I got the ring. That's what I wanted. Hawthorne Wingo's NBA career ended in 1976. He ended up playing another 4 years in Italy before his dream finally ended. Hawthorne Nathaniel Wingo made his transition on January 20th, 2021, but not before living out the dream of his life, because he never stopped believing in himself.
Nice story.
Never stop believing in yourself is what I can tell y'all. Never. Don't let anybody knock you off your mark. Don't let anybody tell you what can't happen. Don't let people's small visions of themselves infiltrate you or disempower you because they've given up their power. Any and all things are possible. And if you're open to possibilities, then the opportunities will always present themselves. I was with Tony Dwayne and Kyrie on Saturday. And I told Kyrie, I said, when I wake up in the morning, I am excited like a kid about what the day has to offer. I'm still young and vibrant. So the music business, when I hear people talk about how jacked up the music business are, they're old people to me because they don't see anything new. They only see what they knew from the past. They don't understand that today and tomorrow is all about the future. The past don't mean nothing. Possibilities is what we all should be open to and ready for. If you're not open for the possibility, you'll never be ready for the opportunity because you'll never see it coming because you didn't believe in the possibility in the first place. So with that, I'm out of here. It's the third hour of Power. Rico, you can stay on with these fellas. It's going to be a ride.
I'm not staying on here with no nigga with no shirt on. I'm gone, man. I got enough of looking at the potato skin. I'm gone, man.
I'm about ready, Rico, to flaunt.
Y'all have a good one, man. You wear a t-shirt next time I see you, man.
Good morning, King.
Y'all have a blessed one, man.
How do you know I'm wearing pants, Rico?
See, you running off the gas, AJ, with your punk ass.
Ali, you call me after. I'm always sleep after 9:30, man. But I'm gonna holler at you later during the week, man. We kick it, all right?
Nigga, fuck you. Nigga, you didn't answer. Nigga, fuck you. Nigga.
Shut up.
That nigga was with OJ. Hey, he was fucking around with OJ.
I'll holler at you later. I'll holler at you later, bro. For real.
Nigga, I called you. Nigga, I could have been dying, nigga.
No, man. I can't tell you what I'm gonna do.
No, nigga, it's over with. Nigga, fuck it. You ain't my brother no more.
Still my brother, nigga. You still my motherfucking brother.
He was getting the facial.
Shut up.
You lied. So what, you was rolling all day yesterday, Ali?
Acting like I was a new motherfucker. And I was the shit yesterday.
Oh, okay.
Like Pimp Dead Sea.
Hey, Johnny, I held my head so high, I forgot I had cervical problems.
Oh, not that's one, that's two.
My neck said, nigga, sit your punk ass down, nigga.
Where's old Fred? He hiding from us?
I'm here.
He in the back.
Oh, he in the back.
He feeding the animals right now. They got some.
They won't let me. They won't let me. They got me on mute or some more bullshit, man.
Oh, there he is. Yeah, I told him to feed the animals, Johnny. We got some new feed for the bears and the baboons.
Yeah, I was on the phone this morning.
Oh.
Got to go finish up a job tomorrow and start another one.
Start another. That's how you do it, man. Keep it pushing.
I'll just be ripping out.
I'm just
Keep
ripping
it
out
pushing,
cabinets.
man. Keep it pushing. That's what you got to do. You know, I always tell people, man, I said, I learned this from an OG. I said, man, if you can't make no money, nigga, stay home.
Mhm.
Do not go nowhere, nigga, if you can't. If it ain't important to leave, ain't no need to go.
Exactly.
Nigga, you can stay at home and rebuild, clean your closet, clean up your shoes and your suede. Shit.
Do some
Where everybody
dusting.
else go?
Do some dusting. Do some dusting. Shit.
That's what you got to do, dusting. You know, get up all under the goddamn bed and shit with all the dust and shit.
Hell
Is that
no. Fuck that dusting. I bring the weed blower in.
the weed blower?
The weed blower. I be dusting like a motherfucker. Everything dusted.
Everything dusted. I ain't mad at you.
Yeah. So what's on the agenda today?
Shit, nothing, man. My motherfucking leg hurting right now. I done stood up too long. And now this motherfucker's on numb and in pain and shit.
Oh damn, that ain't good.
Yeah, I be trying to act like I'm cool and shit like y'all, and then this motherfucking leg go out. You know. But it's a cold because I can't sit down for long. So I'm standing up, and now I can't do nothing but lay down. That's the only way it's gonna relieve this pain. I gotta go lay all the way down now.
Gotta be vertical.
That's fucked up.
Morning.
Hey, what's up, playing with Vision?
Shit, other than that, I'm good.
And yes, I do got my coffee.
Man, I'm going to get my kefir right now. That helped the leg too.
They do?
Yeah, a little bit. That kefir's a motherfucker. Them kombuchas and kefirs, man. If you drink them enough, as soon as you start drinking that motherfucker, it's like, it ain't like alcohol, but it's like it goes straight to the inflammation immediately.
Can I have a napkin?
What you need a napkin for, Fred?
Ta-da! How you like me now? Ta-da!
Oh, okay.
You see that?
Yeah.
If you drink it, like if you can get 13 to 14 of these a month in your body, every time you drink it, it'll start hitting that inflammation immediately.
Mm-hmm.
It's like turmeric.
Yeah.
No joke. That's called that kefir. It's by GT's Kombucha. Go get you one.
Okay.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, we used to eat them little apples off of the cactus. Them little crab, we call them crab apples.
Crab apples, yeah.
Yeah, we used to eat those.
And what exactly is kefir, please? I just had a question.
Oh my God, here we go.
I'm just asking you a question, dude.
Nigga, go look it up. Nigga, go look it up. Stop fucking with me.
Good morning.
I'm trying to act like I don't know you, nigga. This goddamn Nicole always letting somebody talk from the back. I got something for you, Nicole. Watch this. Your grand wizard.
Oh yeah, man. I made an extra $5,000. I made an extra $5,000. Ali.
What? Congratulations.
I sold the Cadillac.
You sold the Cadillac?
Yeah, I went on my buddy. He made me an offer.
Mm-hmm. He got a good car.
Yeah, he did. And I didn't know until right before I sold it, when I was driving it, that bad boy dropped down to a 4-cylinder.
Mm-hmm.
as you're driving.
This goddamn Nicole get on my goddamn nerves.
Because 3.6, 3.6, right? 306 or something.
Yeah.
Cuddles, what are you doing?
Don't worry about what I'm doing. The same shit you be doing when you ain't supposed to be fucking with the goddamn board.
The screen, this is the best
Nigga,
layout.
look, let me tell you something, nigga. From 8 to 10, I don't need you fucking bringing nobody in or messing with the comments. I do all that shit. I don't need you, nigga.
All right, let's talk about that, Cuddles.
I ain't no
Are you
talking.
boosting the comments? Are you deleting comments?
God damn it.
Deleting
I don't know nothing about what you talking
Yes.
about. There you go. So
I
that's that
have
girl
concern that somebody said their comments was deleted.
Well, I don't know nothing about. I don't give a fuck what somebody said.
All right.
It's because somebody said something. Somebody told me you was a man last night. I didn't believe them.
You shouldn't believe them.
Damn.
Our brother Cal says Ali should drink baking soda and molasses.
I don't need you to read no comment when I'm right here, nigga.
It's 5 after 10, 6 after to be exact.
Sitting up here reading shit is got. I can see, nigga. My name ain't 6 Eyes. Shit.
Oh Lord.
You fucking with me. Put the bus up, because you need to drive that motherfucker right now.
All right, where King Fred at? Here you go, King Fred.
They go Kente shined them wheels up tight on that bus, didn't he?
Oh, okay. This a dude live right down the street that got a bus just like that.
Wow. To our sister Mo, I missed you. Did you put your thumb up? Thank you.
What's up, Momo?
Ah, shit. The freaks come out at night.
Stop it.
It's daytime.
Right.
It's daytime, Ali.
Well, I must not be talking about you then, huh?
I guess you're not.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, I'm trying to join in before I get out there in this wild world.
You got to get out in this wild world, boy. I'm telling you, I'll be like staying in my room, peeping out the windows like Malcolm X and shit, trying to see if it's cool to go out. Motherfuckers be out there waiting to fuck with a real motherfucker. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm surprised Jane trying to change one of his grills.
Man, he did. I think he did.
He did
what?
Yeah, he wanted to be, he wanted to be more European.
Who was that?
Jay King.
Jay.
Oh yeah, you know that nigga. He from Brand, a bourgeois nah.
We all from bourgeois nah. Ain't nothing wrong with it. I got my passport 30 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
That thing is fire.
Bourgeois, nah. What language do they speak there, Fred?
Tell him, Fred.
Bouginese? What's the language? Bouginese?
No, that's my own.
It's my own. That's the name of the language. My own. We speak my own at bourgeois now.
My own. That's worse than Ebonics.
I bet bullshit. I bet you understand my native tongue. I know you understand what I'm saying. Don't go to acting like that old white boy and that old house of diddy nigga. They can't. Don't pattern yourself. Don't pattern yourself behind them motherfuckers.
Don't make King come back. He ain't left yet.
He ain't too far gone. That
he like to catch Fred.
Let's eat.
Call me all them goddamn liars and liars.
He like to catch you, Fred. You did come off kind of rough today, boy. You hit some firecracker weed this morning or something.
Uh-oh. What you do, Fred?
He started lighting motherfuckers up. He was rah 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 rah. I said, God damn, nigga.
He was on one.
Yeah, that motherfucker white boy just like that OJ, I mean that other motherfucker. When it's a legend, it's a legend. It means something to me. When you go to fucking with my family in there, oh, bet y'all. I will sink the ship because I don't have no. I ain't got no motherfucking time for no bullshit. Now this goddamn white boy, Jay is introducing us, telling us about the goddamn over the weekend visit, about what went on with him and my brother. And then the motherfucker see he reads and he tries to know everything. He don't know. He's so curious. That motherfucker said a minute ago that I don't talk to my brother. He don't know what the fuck I do with my brother. He assumed I don't know what the fuck. I don't know.
Don't let it get to you. You know he just does that shit to get under your skin.
Right.
No.
Ignoring him with dumb shit like that.
Right.
When was the last time you talked to my brother? Motherfucker, yesterday, bitch ass. But I don't owe you.
None of his
No.
business.
I don't owe you. No. But then he took away from the show because that damn Kyrie made rap relevant in an era where you see Jay got his style. You see that, right? You see Tony got his style. They all got their styles. Kyrie, you would say, was more of a jazz man, but he's seen them young brothers in the hood, and he's all the way around. He Mac Dre and Mac Mall and the motherfuckers out of the crest. This is the motherfucker that put everybody together through the same fucking families. So you figure out how it's connected, and he'll never know the history of rap, the beat, the fucking how we all vibe. We got something in common as being melanated people. And
Kyrie is not a jazz man.
Man,
Kyrie
that
was
motherfucker be whatever y'all put him in behind.
I'm just telling you that he's not a jazz man. If there
Well,
was a
what
jazz
is
man,
what is
he
it?
would.
Fix it for me.
He's hip hop.
Clear my story up. Fix it for me.
He's hip hop, and he's funky hip hop. He's not a jazz man. That would be Tony Dwayne. Tony did jazz, R&B, pop. You always over here bloober blopping.
Bloober blop.
That nigga over here speaking booba blobbing.
I said that it was a whole bunch of genius. It was a whole bunch of geniuses in the room, and I still would have liked to been the fly on the wall, but I can't even understand what the fuck happened because you won't talk while we can hear. What happened? Was he talking? Could he see you? Was he moving?
If you would have been a fly on the wall, your ass would have got swatted. And then you would have been the fly.
Nosy, nigga. Goddamn.
You'd have been the fly.
Was he joking? Was he in a joking mood, or was he depressed?
You would have got popped and thrown into the trash. I mean, into the toilet stool and flushed down the toilet. That's what you would have been. You would have fly in the toilet stool. And yes, Tony Dwayne. He was talking. He has some vision issues, but he's getting healthier and stronger. And I think the more people come see him, that's why we're going to go see him on every Saturday. We're going to go early morning Saturdays and go see him.
I love that.
That's beautiful.
I'm gonna go with you one time too, Pop. I talked to him yesterday.
Yeah, Tony Dwayne, good people.
Where is he at? In LA?
No, he in close to San Francisco, somewhere called
Walnut Creek. Walnut Creek.
Oh, okay.
Ali,
what's amazing, this is what I wanted to share. I wanted to share this. Now, Kyrie has a brother. I think he would be a little bit under me, a year under me. And when these motherfuckers was making that money, man, they bought some houses down there in Benicia, and it was in a cul-de-sac.
It's a cul-de-sac, not a cul-de-sac. Number one.
I don't give
Number
a fuck
two,
if it was a Donny sack.
you said it was a cul-de-sac. There's no such thing as a cul-de-sac. That's all I'm saying.
So see, all these motherfuckers that sit around and talk about me.
Number two, he's not a year under you. The Rocker graduated when we graduated. He graduated from Blair High School.
So Shafiq is younger than me?
No.
He just said y'all graduated.
Shafiq is older than you.
You know, I used to tease at him and fuck with him, man. When they changed their names, I used to call him Ronnie. I used to call James on James. You motherfuckers used to hate my fucking guts.
Well, probably because you said they live in a cul-de-sac.
Yeah, okay. And now this is right next to the water in Benicia. These motherfuckers, man, that made these brand new houses in the music studios. This was many years ago. Many years ago. You know, and it all falls back to being in the right spot and knowing the right nigga and a nigga looking out for you like J. King. But he wants something for you.
You wasn't saying that shit 20 minutes ago, nigga, before he came, nigga. Keep that same energy, you motherfucking you.
Yeah, keep that same energy.
Stand up, Uncle. Shit, I'm with you now. Come on now. Say the shit you was saying.
Say the shit you were saying.
No, you get me straight. So yeah. Anyway, so I was my partner, you know, me and James White. Y'all done heard me talk about our other brother, James White, right?
Mm-hmm.
These niggas was in his garage all day and night, man. All day and night. And he had a family. We was grown ass men when we was 18. He had his wife. He was working at General Mills, and they used to practice.
You was a spoiled baby, like a little.
So James bought him one of them IROC. No, Trans Am. Dukes has a Trans Am. At a pool table. He's married to a cop's daughter, and we partying and shit. And they out there playing their goddamn music. And Come Function would come by because that's all they did was music. No, dear, they're not.
But well, you know, you just said two different cars, Fred.
I said IROC and Trans Am. See, yeah. I got them mixed up because Eddie Rock and them used to have them Camaros, the IROC and shit. IROC. And James White had the Trans Am, the golden one. Huh?
That's Pontiac.
Well, look, man, let me tell you one motherfucking thing. I don't give a rat's. I know what a Cadillac is, nigga. I know what a Cadillac and a Lincoln Continental is, nigga. With a back seat in that mother that's crushed velvet. I know what a Brougham. I know what a Brougham is, nigga. You probably ain't never been in a Brougham.
I think I used to own a triple white Brougham.
A diamond in the back, sunroof top, nigga. I bet you didn't have a diamond in the back and a sunroof top, nigga.
No, I didn't go that far.
You sound like OJA talking to me. Old country ass nigga up there in Fairfield. Out there in them woods eating buffalo butt. Nigga, buffalo steak and shit.
Buffalo butt.
That nigga just said he take a goddamn outside blower, woo, and run it through the house. He don't like it. You know you and OJ motherfucking first cousins.
Nigga got his ass in some shit.
That motherfucker take some leaves and wipe his ass like a bear. He say, I don't need no toilet paper up here.
Oh shit, I've done that before.
Listen to him. He gonna tell him. I get him. What you say, sir?
I've had to go take it down from the woods before.
You wipe your ass with leaves? Wait a minute, my
boy. Yeah. If it ain't nothing else.
Wow. Well, that's what I was asking, Fred. I wanted to know what he wiped his butt with. So with some leaves. Are there any leaves that you prefer?
Yeah. He like apricot leaves. They big.
So them brothers stop eating meat and learn about Muhammad and we knew that they was different a long time ago. And my name is Frederick. I ain't never said my name is Pilard, Kumbala. I ain't never had an earring or a piercing. I just been Americanized. You know what I mean? I'm an uncouth motherfucker. I'm a nigga. A nigga.
You ain't got no tattoos, Fred?
So Fred, your brother don't eat any meat?
My
Your
brother never
don't
ate meat. He never ate meat until he took sick. And them doctors told him that's something, the enzymes of food that he was missing. My brother was a vegetarian.
That's why I fuck with them about being vegetarians. You niggas vegetarians, y'all get sicker than me, and I'll eat the rooter to the tutor of the pig. But y'all,
no, he ain't. You always trying to mix that up. They getting sick because they was already sick, Jay.
No, they getting sick. No, the reason why they're getting sick. The reason why they're getting sick is the same reason why your ass is getting big, because you guys eat too many starches. Because y'all eat too many starches and other foods to make up for the meat that you're not eating.
No.
And now you turn into a little ballpark Frank. That's why a whole bunch of fat vegans running around here looking like El Lardigo and the puff up crew.
You know what?
That's why your back is all fucked up.
Is coming back.
Now, like I was saying, this dude been a vegetarian, working out, no drug use whatsoever. I'm a living witness of it. I sleep in the same room with this nigga. I done watch his pattern getting up and a little cake, ice cream, and shit like that. The vitamins, the minerals, watching what you eat, and he still end up like this. It's amazing to me. It's just amazing. It's like somebody blew some dust on him one day. Yo, this motherfucker was clean to the.
I just saw chocolate peaches over here. Sorry. Continue, Fred.
Hey, fuck her. I done told you about interrupting when I'm talking.
Hey, Fred, why did you say zinc? What is it? What zinc did he eat that had so much zinc?
I didn't say zinc, but I watched with the different in the medicine cabinets, the fish oils, the different
So what did you say? If I mistakenly heard you say zinc, what did you say?
He ate too many sugars. He ate too much sugar within his diet, and because what they did, he didn't eat meat, but he ate a lot of sugar and different things that compounded in his body that caused him to get diabetes. And then diabetes brought on a stroke because he wouldn't listen to the doctor. Now that's what he told me, that he didn't listen to the doctor. He told me that he played around too much. He didn't take it seriously enough.
Mm-hmm.
And then, so once diabetes started attacking you, so if you see somebody with heart disease from diabetes, it's because diabetes starts attacking different parts of your body. And so it will attack major organs, and it can bring on a stroke, which it did for him. And you see what it did to Ali's back.
You look at, Ali's back in my brother's eyes.
All he had to do was eat one piece of baked chicken a week, and his back would have been fine. It would have filled in that spot. That back. But he wouldn't eat that one piece of chicken. And now look at his back.
That's all right. That's why your knees is swole.
That's why I work out, to help him. That's why, and but I am gonna stop eating. I mean, like I'm down to, so I lost 8 pounds, so I'm down to like 176, 177. I want to lose another 6-7 pounds. I'm gonna get down to 170, and I want to stay there. And I don't think I can stay there eating meat. I think if I eat meat because of all the steroids and all the antibiotics that we allow, that the government allow in our meat, because our meat is killing us.
Yeah, it is.
That's why you have to get
So
sustainable. You gotta like
yeah.
partner with the
So what
farm.
you do, but that's why you have to learn how to prepare the mushroom, because the mushroom have a texture like meat, and it can it can do, and you don't want to eat a lot of the vegan foods that they process to create a chicken or create a pork. They create it, and that's not good for you either.
Right.
Yeah, I forgot to mention jackfruit is a really good one too that they use for meat.
No, hold on. Now all this goddamn shit. The main thing is don't go to holistic and talking about a carrot gonna make your eyesight come back and shit like that. If the eyes are telling you something, you got vessels in the back of there. That's why you get glaucoma and shit like that. They got to go in there and fix that kind of shit. Holistic, yeah. You motherfuckers run around here, don't go through the air, don't ride an airplane because you got cancer. I didn't heard some of the dumbest shit on here. That white boy told y'all last week that if you have sex, it'll do something for prostate. If you can't leave that motherfucker out of here because he don't know what he's talking about. I'm laying on him. Hold on, y'all.
But yeah, I forgot mushrooms and jackfruit. Somebody had made don't they try to make jackfruit like chicken? Ali,
I don't know.
I'm asking.
But I made some bomb ass portobellos
I don't know
last
what
week.
they're trying to make like.
They said to stop
I
eating.
don't fuck with chicken.
It ain't got to taste like chicken. You got to train your mouth to
No,
not
they like chicken.
want that kind of shit. That's what happened with that radiation. I don't have the taste for that shit. Sugar is like too sweet for me. Meat, the texture ain't. I don't like that shit. But now what I do now, see, like he said, I fuck with that goddamn donuts and the cake and shit.
Yeah, you need to cut that shit out, Fred.
Man, this motherfucker ain't got no toes no more. My brother had toes, y'all. Within a year of 4 days, he didn't have no toes, couldn't talk, eyes went blind. Motherfucker got lost for 2 fucking days, and he finally showed up at home. This motherfucker's a clean motherfucker. This motherfucker clean every day, all day. Pretty Ricky, nigga. He came home, a white lady dropped him off with shit on him. And that's the shape he's been in.
Wow.
Huh?
Yeah, no, I saw firsthand what diabetes can do when you don't take care of yourself. That's what my grandpa passed away from.
Yeah,
And
I have to.
happens fast. It's like once it hits that point, it happens fast.
What's amazing is my grandmother, she had it, she was blind. My father, he had it grew into blindness. Then my brother, my sisters, Tony, and amputation. Oh my God, you guys, no legs. Started off the toe, went to the ankle, all the way up.
So diabetes running your family then.
Yeah, buddy. And glaucoma. It's.
Do you crave sugar? I mean, what is it? What's
Man,
the
it's so
imbalance
fucking
about?
it's an addiction, man, and it's in everything. But I'm not gonna lie, I had it pretty much under control, but now, I do have it under control.
So
Just don't
you
fuck
feel
with it.
like you gotta have some sugar?
Chocolate, sweets. You see, you're trying to bypass. Okay, you have to realize I don't have teeth. I don't like to chew any motherfucking way. Okay,
Right.
so that's one thing. Then meats, all meats, you gotta chew the motherfucker. So I'm not eating no meats. I'm eating cracker. I'm eating motherfucking oatmeal, peanut butter. Yeah, anything that's goddamn me. Cheesecake, motherfucker with extra crust, motherfucking biscuits with a little butter, and Try to goddamn
So
live.
what are you saying, Fred? I'm talking about sugar. Are
I'm
you
addicted.
okay? Okay, check it out, man. Check it out. Check it out. I'm gonna ask you a question.
Say something.
I asked you. I asked
Cuddle.
you. I asked you a question, man. I said, do you crave sugar and this and
Yeah.
you?
It's none in the fucking house. And at nighttime,
Okay,
I
Fred,
crave
wait
it
a
and I'll
minute,
get up out of the bed and
Fred.
go get me a Reese's from the store. Is that craving that enough for you?
But okay, Fred, but check this out, man. You blame shit because of your teeth, though. That had nothing to do with.
No. It's quicker to get something in you real quick. That's
Okay,
cake,
all right, Fred.
cookies, cake cooking.
Don't nobody want to read what you talking about, Nakia. Nigga, he talking.
We
It's important.
yes.
So what? If she can't talk, she
It's the
can't
third
talk.
hour.
You fucking up their whole shit by posting
When you put
that
your
bullshit.
keifer up, I put it on the big screen. Come on
No,
now.
she ain't nobody, nigga. She's a motherfucking animal.
We're all
Keep her in the
somebody.
back.
Cuddles, come on
Put
now.
her in the
Stop
back.
it. Cuddles, stop. Now?
You be fucking with the other show, nigga. I'm gonna show your motherfucking ass what you be doing in the daytime, nigga.
Cuddles.
Nah, but Fred, I just cooked some ribeyes on the grill and they were falling apart.
She said diabetes is not always about craving sugar. And then what was the other person that
Fred is
was
already
talking about?
talking about it. We don't need to hear from her too.
She can contribute.
She can't do
once
shit.
you lose a limb, the body goes and death is imminent. Yep. I'm telling you, it happens quick. That's what I'm saying. It happens in a matter.
Fred already said that.
Cuddles.
Nobody want to hear nothing from your big old ass, nigga. Shit.
And she said, "Fuck you, Ali."
I ain't asked you what she said, nigga. Did anybody ask you? Mind your business, nigga.
Cuddles, it's the third hour power.
I tell you what, nigga. Now your ass is on mute, nigga. You goddamn roach.
Cuddles.
I'm just mute everybody.
Ali's back. Ali. Clean house, Ali. Clean house, Ali. Clean house. Clean house.
Don't joke around right now.
This big old motherfucker. Nigga, nobody want to hear no motherfucking health topics from your big old ass, nigga. Who you gonna
My sister has the right to contribute to the topic.
Nigga, shut up. Your motherfucking ass. Unhealthy motherfucker gonna try to tell us some motherfucking health tips.
Go ahead and say it, you no-toothed motherfucker. You fat motherfucker laying up in that coffin.
Nah, Fred, you need to marinate your meat to where when you cook it, it falls apart.
Okay, check this out, sir. I'm not eating any cows and pigs and marinating them, trying to digest them, and they've eaten and drank all kinds of water out of the fucking pond that has run off from chemicals. I'm not concerned with that animal.
Johnny, how did you shift gears to that Fred was talking about eating some meat?
Okay, there's a whole bunch of stupid motherfuckers up in here. He high.
He was
What's
talking
up,
about
everybody?
He don't like to chew.
King Tim, bless you, brother.
I'm telling him if he cook his meat right, it'll fall apart.
Motherfucker still got to go inside of me and goddamn digest and kill me and poison me. God damn.
Well, I'm 65 and still eating. I'm 65 and still eating meat.
Well, you don't have the problems that that's in my ancestry and in my DNA and my brothers and my sisters, and I'm the youngest. Why would I continue on doing what I done seen them do? Stop talking to me, Johnny.
If man didn't start out eating meat, what's the benefit of you talking about eating meat?
I don't know, but I'm still eating meat. I ain't gonna stop. I tried it once and it didn't work.
It didn't work?
You gotta eat it in moderation, and you gotta make sure that it's coming from a sustainable source.
Well, I'm asking Johnny, how did it work?
I was a vegetarian for 2 weeks.
What I'm saying, John, I'm just asking you a question.
After that 2 weeks, that's 14 days. I was done. I was back at the burger factory.
I agree
What's
with
up,
Mo
Kenny?
Moon. I agree with Mo Moon. Moderation. I quit eating beef and pork in 1988. I had read some shit,
Okay.
and I just now started uh, eating lamb in moderation.
Oh yeah, I eat lamb all the time.
But if you eat too much beef, your system doesn't have enough time to digest it.
Mm-mm.
The pork is bad for you because of the salt. Black people.
Has anyone here ever heard of the documentary called Christspiracy?
Mm-mm.
No, is it on
I've heard it.
YouTube?
I've just has anyone? Is there a yes? Anybody said yeah?
No.
No.
No, I haven't
Can you
heard
tell
of it.
us
Can you
more about
Google
it?
that? Can you Google that, Snitchy?
Yes.
What is it called again, Kente?
Yes, sister. Find out if it's on
Christspiracy.
YouTube.
Christspiracy.
Conspiracy.
Yeah,
Like a
like
conspiracy.
conspiracy, like conspiracy,
Yeah, but
Christspiracy.
conspiracy.
Like,
It basically is talking about, was Jesus a vegetarian? And about how did
oh,
vegetarianism, why did, you know how Jesus, in the story of the Jesus story, he really showed, everybody talk about Jesus had anger because he turned over the money exchangers tables at the temple. And the reason why is because how he saw that they was monopolizing on the killing of animals. They were there killing and to sacrifice lamb and to sacrifice all these sacrifices, and the money was being made. Soon as they knew that it was a celebration and that people of that time, the church, was a time of sacrifices. And so just like America or Walmart would have a sale on meat, or they will cause inflation to where they will raise the price of meat in them times, to parallel both situations. I'm just using Walmart as a market today on you to imagine how back then it was the religious people who took advantage of meat, the importance that they needed meat to carry out these sacrifices. So Jesus came to the temple and saw this kind of politics was going on in the temple. So he said, "What the fuck?" That's why he said, "You have turned my father's house into, this and that," because they knew that where one worshiped, they took even the politics of money to make money. They move right on in. And so this mindset is the same thing that's going on today. And you see so many people becoming vegetarians. And one of
It's
the
a
questions
sickness.
and
It's a sickness.
one of the questions that was asked by the one who did the documentary, because he went to priests, he went to the Catholic Church, he went to Farwell, he went to all the Christian. He asked
Fartwell.
him, was Jesus a vegetarian? And then he asked, what is the proper way to kill an animal?
You don't mind. You don't mind.
None of those religious leaders could answer the question. Number one, they couldn't answer the fact about some would debate about if Jesus ate meat, and others would or they couldn't answer the question because he said, what is the proper way to take the life out of an animal? None of them can answer it. And so the concept now, you have vegan, is in the ethers. Where did that come from? You have the movement of this society having an issue about meat eating. You have vegans, which was already a lifestyle that Rastafarians live. Once again, Ethiopia, on the proper way to the dietary way of man. So meat wasn't something that was consumed with the birth of man. You can see that because even the book says, feed a baby, you don't feed a baby meat. So if you come into the life not eating meat, you are trained to eat meat by the consciousness of where the society is on meat eating. Right now,
We're eating meat because
a baby can be born in the world
he never
and
shuts.
have a consciousness to
Stop it.
waver on whether or not to eat meat because that baby came into a world where veganism is common. Just like a baby can come into the world more adaptable to the computer back in the days as if a baby came into the world and when I came in 1960. Because you can find people my age give their technology to their child to how you do this, how you do this, how you do this, because they're more adapted. They came into the world. I only use that to say that even a baby don't come in eating meat. That baby is trained to eat meat by the consciousness of the society that he comes in on meat eating. And just like how you was talking about Fred's brother, you have these freaks that never eat meat. Just like Jay with his freaky, he never fuck with weed. He never fuck with drugs. He never fuck with that weird mother.
Say it. Say it. Say it. About time somebody else stand up to that motherfucker.
I mean, I'd be like, I won't even go around. I won't go around and smoke weed around Jay. I won't do it. I just won't.
I
Unless
don't feel comfortable around him.
I just don't, because the motherfucker don't do. I'm not here to force any that shit on anyone, or even, it's just, I'm not here to make anyone drink. I'm not here to make anyone eat meat. I'm not here to make one not eat meat. I'm just saying, if somebody ain't did it, I'm not trying to make somebody like me. Let them be. Let them be. That's just how they is. But sometimes people, and Jay's a weird motherfucker though.
Stop putting me on mute.
Jay's
Stupid
not
woman.
weird. Y'all just
Get your hand out of my sack.
Y'all just don't understand.
Hey,
I bet you. Would he borrow some of my toilet paper?
Hey, so Snitchy, did you
Would he
find
borrow some of my
Christ-spiracy?
toilet paper?
I did find it. I promoted it
We
to
don't
the
need no toilet
but
paper,
I
nigga.
need
We
to
got
say this.
leaves.
Cuddles, please. We're in the third floor tower. Please stop putting our sister Chocolate Peach backstage.
Who's running this?
I am.
And so if anyone tries
No, you're
to
not.
try to get on that link, they let you watch it for the first time, but after 48 hours you can't get back on. They ask for a donation. And that is the importance of this movement that's going on right now.
Christ,
Once you
have you
link
tried?
on to that, cause they gonna ask you for your email, blah blah blah. But then if you try and you can see the movie right then, it's free. But if you try to
Have
come
you?
on like maybe in 2 days, they gonna say you gotta make it costs $5 to see it again now, and
DJ, have you
it's
looked
gonna
on the
blow
super
up.
box? Have you looked on the super box?
No, it's not. It's not.
Who is making
It
that
has.
grinding
You
sound?
can only attach it to get it on through your email.
OAJ.
Oh, okay.
No,
Shut the
not
fuck
him.
up. It's not
Him,
me,
brother.
Johnny Graham.
Who is making that grinding noise?
You know who's doing it.
I couldn't tell you.
Dog.
Listen to that.
All right, we're capacity full right now. Cuddles, please stop taking our sister Chocolate Peach off the stage. It's not necessary. I have enough to do.
Ooh. You don't mind if I, Johnny Graham, play with my meat?
What's that noise?
I don't know. I'm trying to find it. All right, I'm putting everybody on mute for a moment. Just for a moment.
Seems like it stopped.
Right.
Right there, right there.
Okay, somebody's microphone.
Oh, brilliant deduction.
I don't think it's mine.
No, it's not.
got any meat you want to fondle with me, Graham?
Nah.
You don't mind if I fondle my meat, do you?
Have at it.
I'm about to cook some up. Who
Sorry,
is
Brother
a
Tim. For
vegetarian?
some
That's
reason, your
terrible.
microphone is grumbling, but you're not speaking, so I don't know why it's doing that. Is it rattling somewhere? Is it sitting in a? All right. Okay.
So professional.
Y'all stop fucking with Chocolate Peach. I mean,
Yusuf and Kente, go ahead, man.
Yeah, tell us all about how great it is to be
Snitchy.
Go ahead, Yusuf Kente.
That's your King Bernard.
Go ahead about what? What you talking
and
about?
drink your own
You
piss.
asked homeboy up there about meat. A question about meat before the hunky showed up. Can we go back there?
Where the hunky shows up. What are you, George? Again, George Jefferson comes out at you. Where's Archie? Want to go next door? Talk to Archie. I know he likes his meat.
What is it, OJ?
Before I cook my meat, I like to fondle it a little bit.
What
Don't
kind of
get
meat is
upset.
that? OJ,
You know,
what kind of meat is
I'm
that?
just tenderizing my meat.
What kind of meat is that?
Oh, this is pork sausage.
From where?
Thailand.
Thailand?
Yeah, see a little piggy on the label?
Hey, you know what? It's really strange because I'm about 5 months with no meat, and now I'm getting to the point to where when I'm around it, or like if I frown to it, like you know what I mean? It's really weird. Your attitude started to change. It's like
You're all mentally ill with this vegan shit.
What it is, just like how the sun rises every day, man. When the sun rises, that's a full cycle. So
By the way,
that's one day that you completed a cycle. Then you do it the next day and the next day, and the more you do it, you're cycling yourself to not eat meat, as well as you're cycling yourself to move towards, your new direction and away from what you used to be. All you got to do is it becomes your way of life. You don't look at it as a diet. You don't look at it not meeting. It's just your way of life now. You got to change your way of life. You've been conditioned to live they govern you, man. You got to come out of being governed and listen to your own body and just become.
He said pork sausage, and I just kind of went, oh, to myself. You know what I mean? Like,
that's how I feel. Because I haven't had pork. I haven't had pork in.
Stop moving me next to that big ass biatch.
I know one thing. I know what I've known is that not eating any meat, I have no digestive problems.
Exactly.
None whatsoever.
None.
You eat.
I don't have
you can
digestive
eat later.
problems.
You can eat later, and you still can get rid of
I don't have
whatever you put in your
digestive
body,
problems.
man,
No problem.
with no problem, and it don't fuck you up like that.
Yeah.
How your intestine don't have to break down and
leave it alone
and absorb the acids and shit.
Yeah, it's smooth.
Breaking your body down and shit. Eat what you eat and shit, man.
You're getting an overabundance of pesticides. That's why you're fucking crazy.
Well, you're getting an overabundance of killing to live. You don't have to kill anything to live.
That's all right.
Well, oh yeah, that's a mindset. It's all right to kill something.
Look,
That's
I like
why
good
the question.
steak.
That's why
I
the
love a
question in the
hamburger.
documentary was about what's the proper way to take life.
I'll even eat
out
corn
of
on
life.
the cob. I'll even eat corn on the cob, grilled on a grill, with a good piece of steak.
Yep, that's what I did the other day.
And that's
Well,
the
and I think
mindset.
Well,
See,
that's
that's
why
the
I think
mindset.
Oh, sorry. I was going to say, I think
The
that's why
mindset is you got mental issues, my friend.
I did corn and asparagus grilled.
Oh, asparagus on the grill is delicious with a good flank steak.
Long as you don't overcook them.
I did ribeyes.
You don't overcook the asparagus.
I've been eating
leave it crispy.
New Zealand New York strips. Very good. But sometimes
see, and
Wandy doesn't
then
like.
you have conversation.
Wandy won't eat meat.
You have conversations of
Sometimes
elitists.
you need a little bit of piggy.
You have people that sound like elitists just by the cuts of meat they eat. They see you. They begin to talk about lamb, and that's the elitist talk. That's something that you have culture, that
bullshit.
you have, because they glorify on the part of the animal that one eats. They put the price. They make the tongue less than let's say the breast, or they'll make the loins cost more, where they're killing the whole animal, and then they put a price on an ear. They put a price on a tongue. They put a price on the skin. And so now a ribeye costs a lot of money. But skin you can get it. We'll make that shit. We'll put that in the store at every store, and sell that and call it pork rinds. That's just something anybody can have. But if you want to eat a motherfucking fillet, you got to pay more. A filet mignon. So how man has took an animal and said, and that's the consciousness, the mindset that man has become today. And it's a fucked up way.
You're an evangelist.
No, that you know what? I never thought about that. You're right.
You're an evangelist. You're not going to be happy until everybody. You'd probably vote if you were in the legislature to ban meat, wouldn't you?
No, I don't vote. I don't vote for. Well, I don't need to vote for that. I sit and watch the show. It's a show.
But right now,
I see
you're
the shit coming. I see the shit coming, man. Just like how
where is
Kamala Harris right now?
Exactly.
Remember how she had everybody spellbound?
It's 10 o'clock, so it's happy hour somewhere. She probably at the bar.
What made? Where is the Popeye chicken sandwich? See how they make you? It's programming,
right here.
man.
Right here.
Yeah, man.
People
used to kill for that. Why did this country? How did it happen that they was killing for a Popeye chicken sandwich?
Yeah,
where did that come from?
Fighting the stores for toilet paper.
Totally ridiculous.
You fight for toilet paper in the stores. How degrading.
And that's something as well. You know what's the trip to? I went to a casino last night, and because they got some good ass food. And as soon as I walked in, a man walked out talking about, oh man, don't go to this table, mad than a motherfucker, because he lost his money apparently. And then I walk in the bathroom, and another guy, then I go in and sit down as my food is being ordered. I listen to another guy at the poker table jump up and say, yeah. And it was actually talking to another opponent about, take his money. I got his money. I finally got his money back. When he made it seem like he actually took that one person's money, but it's just gambling, man.
Right.
It's just you didn't take it. Wasn't you won on a table at gambling? Well, you didn't win that one. It's seven other people there. But the thing is, my whole point is, what makes the adrenaline in a human being get happy from gambling? From gambling, man.
I don't know. I work too hard.
You get angry from gambling. You get mad from gambling. What makes the human body go through its evolution or process from a bet, from a gamble, from a
wanting
that's
to win?
Weird to me.
Wanting to win, man. Wanting to be on the winning team. Want to be the winner.
Shit,
The
I don't
winner.
even buy Powerball tickets.
I'm gonna cook my meat
Winner.
today, and I'm gonna eat it on this show.
WINNER. Winner.
I'm gonna put it in a crusty bread sandwich with some cheese and some good mustard, whole grain.
And there's nothing wrong with that. I'm just saying that how humanity just evolved into what it
Let me
is.
tell
I
you.
don't.
Let me tell you
I
something.
don't have anything against you eating that. I'm just talking
You eat
about
whatever
a
you want.
mindset that's in the world right now.
I heard you telling people they shouldn't be eating meat.
I didn't say they shouldn't be eating meat. No, I didn't. I said what happened in Jesus' time. I said if you look and compare, I said I just
How do
bring that
you
up
know
to
what happened
compare
in
what happened to this.
Jesus' time?
And I said, man, I have people in my family. I feed my children food. It's their decision. It's your life. It's your life.
Right.
You got to make a decision on what you gonna put in your temple. That's their
Exactly.
temple. It's best that they get it a mindset for themselves. It ain't for me
Yeah.
to make you do it.
Let me
It
tell
gotta
you.
be in you. It gotta be your way of life. That's your choice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fred
Let me
brother,
tell you something.
Go
Did he
ahead.
rage quit? He rage quit.
Fred
Now
brother,
I heard you say about digesting meat and all this
Hold
stuff.
up. Hold up.
Well, shut up, Fred. You're not even in front. Shut the fuck up. If I eat nothing but meat, my digestion is perfect. Perfect.
I grew up with a brother that never ate meat. So look at the
If I
difference.
eat 100%
It's an
meat,
individual. It's an
nothing else.
individual thing, man.
All
It's an
right.
It's not an
individual affair.
individual thing. We're
It really
carnivores.
is.
We were designed to eat meat.
No, you wouldn't.
No, you
Well,
weren't.
why are your teeth so strong?
We are not carnivores, dummy.
Yes,
We're
you are.
omnivores of anything.
Oh, I didn't call
Look at him.
you dummy
Look
or
at him.
anything
Look.
related. What's
Take a
wrong with
look
you?
at look. Take a look at the gentleman that just said that. That creature. Not gentleman.
That creature. You should learn some manners, Fred. You don't have any.
Before you were born, came on this dry land, you live a full entire cycle life in the woman's womb.
And
Then you are a water
well,
creature.
nobody cooking up steak on the barbecue in there.
No, of course.
So what's your point?
When you gave birth into the world, into this world, you came into
What's
the
your point?
consciousness. The point is that you lived life in the womb. When you came into this dry land, when your water sac broke because you're a water creature. You're not, yeah, you are a water creature. Man, when only way you give life into this state of mind, this dimension, a woman's water sac have to break. Other than that,
And
once that fetus is in the water sac, it's living.
what
Then
does
you
that
come
got
in,
to do with a steak on the barbecue? Can you
because
explain?
then once you give birth, then you give birth to live on dry land where humans dwell and learn to live certain concepts to live life. And one of them is eating meat. In the womb, you never were eating meat. You had to learn once you
Well,
came out of that womb
that's not
to eat
true.
meat. When you
That's
came
not
out,
true.
you went straight to the breast of what you came from. Your first God is
Well, that's
your
me.
mother. The
That's me.
woman is your God. She's the first God that you ever had. And you go to
So
her
in other words,
breast.
OAJ, you were a pollywog.
Well,
Kid Day, man, it's so sad.
It's not
And so
sad. It just
obsessed.
is. Let me
He
tell you
talked
something.
about yourself in
And
the
in the
third person.
writings in this life, it
Congratulations.
says, "As it was in the beginning, so shall it be in the end." And one of those things that's happening now is that man is going to, in a way, in the stages of life of not eating meat as they did in their beginning. It's consciousness. You got to be able
That's
to
why I
retain.
yell at you.
You got to be able to retain that kind of consciousness.
Stupid comments like that.
I will sign the petition.
Why would that? Go ahead.
You, Kinte, need to go get yourself a part-time job at a smoke pit. Learn what real beef is and pork.
Man, what are you talking about? I ate everything from the rooter to the tutor. What are you talking about, man?
I don't know what you mean by.
We know you don't.
So
I grew up, man. My people
like
from
the ass is
Arkansas,
what
man.
you're saying.
I grew up. My people from Arkansas. I'm the only son. I was
Aren't
able
they
to
shaking,
eat everything.
Aren't they shaking sticks at people? Voodoo.
Wow.
Like you do. Hoodoo. What?
Pussy lips.
You ever ate chitlins, OAJ?
I don't know what that is.
All right, I'll leave it alone.
No, I don't know what it is.
It's the guts of it's the intestines of a pig.
Oh yeah, I shy away from that stuff.
What, chitlins?
You got to cook them right. Though.
I grew up eating chitlins. Oh,
I did too.
I will not do. When you know better, you do better. Why you gonna eat all the mess?
I grew up. I mean, New Year's, Christmas. Yeah, there were gonna be some chitlins. There's a lot of work, so they didn't do it often.
Yeah, you got to do a lot to clean them.
And the problem with all of that stuff nowadays, of course, it's not healthy, but they figured it out that people like it, so it costs money. Ham hocks, pork rinds, all the stuff that they threw away.
People like scrapple.
Liver.
People like scrapple. Maybe I have had it.
Like what?
Scrapple.
What the hell is scrapple?
What is that?
Oh, wait for the voice to come from the back. She'll tell you more than you need to know about scrapple. In fact, if she tells you too much, you won't eat it.
Tripe, all of that. Kyle
stomach. Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I sliced up tripe and put it in spaghetti.
Well, do you think that's in my meat? You think my meat has that? Because I don't know for sure.
Yeah, but I mean, what are you eating? Kobe or whatever they call it. Whenever somebody charges you,
they don't have Kobe beef here.
But you guys probably don't.
What does it say that's in it? Does it have what's in that package?
Yeah, it's in Thai.
Oh, you can't read Thai?
Can if I translate it.
Okay, well, what does it say? Tell us what it says.
I have to translate it.
You can't do it?
Yeah, what is it?
I can when I translate it.
You can't do?
You big dummy.
You big dummy, listen to you.
Take a picture of it. It'll show you.
How much cock did you suck in the penitentiary?
Dummy. You big dummy.
He says they don't have Kobe beef, but just because something costs a lot of money don't mean it's good. I don't like Kobe beef.
You gotta wait until somebody wakes up or comes home to read it to him. Shit.
The Japanese regulate Kobe beef, and they give out licenses for selling real Kobe beef in different countries, just like America. But
I don't like it.
There's lots of people selling fake Kobe beef, saying that they do, but you can look it up on the website in Japan, and it'll tell you exactly who has the authority to sell Kobe beef as Kobe beef.
Yeah, it's like just like how they say that a certain pill will be like a narco when it's really fentanyl. Now they drugging up the meat thing and saying that it's Kobe, and it's really just fake shit.
Right. Or they'll say something is organic, and it's not organic.
They've been doing that, man. When you go over there to Pandera bread, when they say the healthiest, that shit is already pre-packed, all kinds of shit. That ain't shit.
And it's another thing I know too. Back in the day,
90% pork, 90% pork, 5% chicken. I don't know what the other 5% is.
None of their
burgers. 90% pork
same.
and 5% what?
It's 90% pork and 5% chicken. I
Oh
don't know
my
what the
God,
rest of it
chicken,
is.
chicken.
Oh,
So you
that
eating
stuff
chicken
he's
pork?
talking about.
Chicken pork,
Uh,
some swine and pork
They're
mixed
they're
together,
they're
y'all.
not exactly very descriptive.
now, now, now,
Just
if
shut
you
up.
Or she's
feed,
too stupid.
if you,
It's
if you
Panera
feed a
bread,
pig,
not Pandora bread. What the
Well,
fuck's
they got a
wrong?
Pandora
but
too, both of them.
if
Ain't
you
none of
feed a
that shit
pig
real in
different,
neither one of them.
All right,
if
that's
you
great.
if you feed a pig different, then you'll have a different product. You can grain feed from birth, or you can start grain feeding 3 or 4 months before you kill the pig. So there's all different kind of ways to get different meat.
Fuck.
Why
There's
somebody type Pandora bread?
Since the motherfuckers, they
that's
call
what
themselves
Fred was
fucking with me.
saying.
It's
Why y'all
Panera
fucking
bread,
with
not
Fred?
Yeah,
yeah,
Why
Pandora
y'all
it's
fucking
bread.
with
Panera.
Fred?
So
I
fish
thought
and lots,
Fred
punk
was
ass.
bring.
We know
I
what
thought
it
Fred was
is.
bringing.
We know what it
Okay, can I?
It's
is.
both of them. Both of them
It just
motherfuckers. Ain't nothing healthy about them, man. That's fake food.
yeah,
And
Okay,
it's
Here's
then
just
what I
brand.
so
I'm gonna
so
read what
so
our sister put in the back. Oh, I'm
so
sorry,
how
because
are
we.
you? Hey, so Chocolate Peach, how you doing on your way of life on the eating situation? How you coming
I'm
along?
I'm doing great. Like I oh wait, you're not. I think you don't see my Facebook post, but I'm actually doing great because they've taken me off of most of my medicine for my diabetes. I'm only on one insulin now.
Ooh, that's good.
Mhm.
Oh yeah,
Real
And
good.
my
okay. So with
and
your
my
diabetes,
insulin.
A1C.
with
Uh-huh.
diabetes,
Insulin
you
is like
have
a
to eat
cannon
more.
shot.
You have to eat like several times a day, right?
Yeah, so
No.
basically they tell me that I should eat like three to five times a day, but I don't have the appetite to do so. So I just eat like two or three small meals. That's it. But yeah, they've taken
What
me.
about? Do you eat after like 6 o'clock p.m.?
So the latest I eat is 8 o'clock. So that I and then the see because I don't eat breakfast till probably about 9 or 10 the next morning. So I at least have 12 hours of fasting. But yeah,
So so.
my
Mhm.
A1C went
See,
down.
I never
I'm at,
eat late. I
excuse me,
never eat
sorry,
late at night.
excuse me. So my A1C is now at non-diabetic levels for the last year. My last one I just took was a 5.8.
And were you
Wow.
eating after 8 p.m. during that? Did you adjust to make yourself eat 8? Or what did you know what I'm saying? Did they
I
recommend or
naturally, I naturally stopped eating at 8.
Right.
They try to make me eat breakfast, and I'm like, I don't like breakfast. I never was a breakfast person. So I just eat something like a piece of fruit or something like that around 10 o'clock, 9:30, 10 o'clock.
Not
yeah.
chocolate peach.
I remember
Yeah.
because
You eat an
I'm really
apple at
with you
night.
on, when you first came on and you talked about how, your struggles with and which
Hmm.
how you wanted to become. And just figuring out, and that's why I got on that subject because I was going to say maybe you should stop eating after a certain time because that reduces, your body intake because it gives you more time to go, like I was talking about that cycle for each
Right.
day. Because if
Well,
you don't, one thing about how I learned in fasting that
hmm
if I don't eat until if I don't eat anything today
hmm
and then I eat, let's say at 6 o'clock, and I don't eat anything else, I won't get
hmm
hungry again till 6 o'clock
right.
the next day.
Uh, And
And
I've
so
actually
if
started doing like a 20 every so like once a week or so. I'll do a 24-hour fast.
when I learned to fast, I got into it when I was younger, and then I
Hmm
found out that I can go 2 days. Once you get past that first day, you can go
hmm
into infinity without eating.
Right.
You don't
You're
you
not Indian.
actually
You're not
you
an Indian sitting under a tree. Stop saying that.
you actually what I found out, and it was amazing to me, is that you don't even care about eating.
hmm
But I did smoke my weed. I loved it, and I love what I loved about it is I didn't have anything else in my body, and I was
hmm
able to just get off on the weed, man. That spiritual, and what I did when I did it, I found out. I saw how people are programmed to eat at breakfast, lunch, dinner.
Lunch
They
and dinner.
program you at
Hmm
certain times. to eat and just, I mean, man, it's a trip when you see how people. Oh man, it was an amazing journey to do that.
Right.
You know,
Right.
so yeah.
And I was gonna say, Tente, I thought it was you that was talking about this, but no, it was a video. And I watched the video, and they said the same exact thing. They programmed us to eat these meals at a certain time and stuff, but our bodies have our own natural, like, clock in terms of what we eat. And that's what I'm saying. This is all part of the design to keep us sick. It's all part of the design to keep us sick, to keep us overfed and malnourished at that. Because what you're feeding yourself is just straight junk. It's all part of the design.
Right.
And then they have stores called 7-Eleven that be open all night, AM, PM, all night eating. So that way, because when you fast, you find out that you really don't need to eat like that, and you can really cycle yourself.
Tell me one army. Tell me one army that doesn't function on meat protein.
Clouds. I see Clouds gather as an army over here. Yeah, Clouds are.
Imagine the George Washington's army. What are we going to eat tonight? Squash.
How do you know? They could eat squash. Were you there? Were you there during the
squash? Do you think that they didn't eat meat? I don't know.
Well, how would you know? You weren't there.
Yeah, okay.
I'm not the one claiming that they ate meat every damn day.
Well, if they didn't, how they win a war without eating protein?
Well, according to you, Jew, and you being a Jew, you know that the Jew in your writings of a Jew, Daniel and Meshach and Shadrach and Abednego, yeah, baby. Okay, they told the king that they're not going to eat any meat.
Well, Jack Sprat ate no fat, but
and if I'm not mistaken, I don't know. I mean, I got to reread the story, but when they marched around Jericho, I don't think they were eating meat then either, were they?
Jericho?
Yeah, and they marched around Jericho and they tore down the wall.
So why is every cuisine around the world mainly focused on meat, except for maybe the Indians? The Indians eat a lot of vegetables. They're the only ones.
No,
I can show you videos of Chinese people.
A lot of smoked meat. They would smoke all their beef jerky.
Well, the Indians a lot of them are vegetarian, but I can show you videos of Chinese people trying to eat the pig live. They love pig.
Oh my God.
They're kind of piggy themselves.
All right, y'all. I'm about to holler at y'all. I got to get up out of here.
Yeah, that's good. I'm gonna holler too.
I ain't gonna be good.
I'm gonna leave the screamer by herself.
Johnny, be good.
Why am I on the stage?
Because pretty much everybody.
Okay,
sorry, I was getting ready to take a picture. Sorry.
Oh, okay. So basically, I believe we've reached that beautiful time in the day of which
you have not
exhausted all topics. And King Fred, you are the last king standing with Howard.
No, I'm the last one.
Have a great day, folks. Good night.
I've been here before.
And you've heard it here, and you'll hear more tomorrow.
You'll hear what? I'm snitching you out.
Wonderful. Get your email ready. Get your email ready. I'm gonna give you a head start right there. There you go. All right. So we'll be back tomorrow in that time and channel.
Have a great day.
Love. Yeah. Let them, hey, no sense of delaying, right? That's what I'm saying. All right. I hope you agree. Okay. See you tomorrow. Love you, sister.
Love you too. Bye-bye.
Bye.